Hello everyone, welcome back to the Dark Explosion team 2.0, 2 years later. Welcome back to the Dark Explosion team. I can check my audio. 2.0. Cool. Alright, so let's get back into it. We are at the end of Act 2. Did pretty well last time. I did fulfill my promise. I went back through the Act 2. I picked up purples that I think are better for this team. I just wanted to show off that this is something that you can guarantee, so we might as well like get the maximum power out of it. Tome of Intellect purple is just a fantastic card. I mean, this is a lot of Inspire, a lot of Energize for your whole team. Purple Scrolls of Intellect are just so good, and they don't really cost you anything, so it's amazing. On Malukah here, we ended up picking up Unholy Storm. Unholy Storm purple I think is a lot more worth playing. 4 cost, repeat twice. Apply 8 dark to all monsters. Well, 8 dark because we have plus dark charges at this point. So all is good there. We did end up picking the Shadow Orb on Malukah, though honestly we're going to be changing that out for Black Deck. But for now, Shadow Orb will be nice. Black Deck will have the same amount of dark charges, so nothing really lost here. Hello, Kevon. Hope you're doing well. Alright, on to Act 2. Where we go to the blue portal, because we want to pick up the black deck, as I previously mentioned. So, okay, there's a pet trainer here too. Pet trainer here is interesting. It kind of entices me to go towards the closed sewers here. Closed sewers, I mean, I don't... What are we actually getting at the pet trainer number 2? Because there's actually a rift down here. Wait. How do you... Oh. The campfire doesn't go to the rift? Weird, the wooden altar does. The wooden altar is even better. Okay, yeah, there's so much down here, so unless we have a pet we desperately need to corrupt, which I don't think we ever will. I mean, Mimi's nice, but we don't need it. 5% more at this stage in the game isn't that crazy by the time we get to Act 4. So, yeah, unless there's like a dark pet we want to corrupt. How much time did you spend on the bell to have all these shiny cards? It happened first try. And we only had to do 2 cards. It was just Unholy Storm and Tome of Intellect. Because that was all we had shards for. So, genuinely first try. Okay, we did get Dark Flame Ring. This one's interesting. This is very interesting. Okay, this does mean that we want to change over our Healing Rain to be just the regen. This makes it less effective at going off, but it also means that we won't be getting rid of our burn. Ooh, okay. So yeah, why did I want Dark Flame Ring again? I had a reason. It's also Vampiric Frenzy. What's interesting with Vampiric Frenzy, and this is something I should try at some point, especially because like you could just go get the Blood Goblet pretty easily. You can have Dark applies bleed, and I think that would be enough bleed, like really quickly actually, especially with Zek, or Malukah, one of the two, that you could very conveniently scale off of it, and I might need to try that at some point. So many fun builds to try. I'm glad you're doing well. I am doing alright myself. Okay. I definitely want to buy this Dark Flame Ring. The question is on who? I think both Malukah and Zek will be applying a ton of dark throughout. Malukah might want to... No, Malukah will never target anybody else's burn, so... Yeah, I mean, I think maybe just Dark Flame Ring on Malukah. That could be the way. We have a lot of excess cards in everybody's deck. Oh, we also got Basset's Grace. This also happened first try. I ended up getting all of the rewards, so Basset's Grace, the gold, and the golden shards from the claw machine, whatever thing, which was kind of funny. So, yeah. Oh, I think I was supposed to upgrade Curse of Torment. Or maybe I got that late. I don't remember. Either way, definitely want to upgrade our Curses of Torment at some point. I think I was supposed to upgrade my Curse of Torments. I think I actually upgraded a Bookworm that I picked up earlier because I thought that would be a good idea, but it is still a good idea. I mean, we want Bookworm. But we want other things too. I'm going to change the Scroll of Intellect to be a draw Scroll of Intellect. Hopefully we need Inspire a bit less. You have free card upgrade if you go for the other entrance. I know, I think the other entrance is where I'm going to go. I'm debating, is there any like really cool pet to purple? I don't think so. I mean, Rifty is like neat. I guess like it's tangentially related to dark, but like kind of barely. Spooky applied to all monsters. I think that'd be interesting. The fact that this is an epic and it's purple doesn't even apply to all monsters is kind of sad. I mean, vulnerable would be a lot, but you could lower the vulnerable, increase the dark, and I think it'd be cooler. Wolfie's pretty darn good. Wolfie's pretty good, but we actually really don't need Wolfie. The vulnerability is barely going to matter with Navalea Scourge. So, like, and that's all we get out of it, really, because we already have Purple Asmodee. So, I actually don't think there's much of a point. There's QB, which adds Scourge. It's kind of cool. On Navalea specifically, this would be interesting, but the fact that we can't take it on Navalea, because she's also our speed control, makes it less appealing to me. So yeah, I think we will be going south. South just has too many rewards now. We already have Asmodee? Oh, yeah, yeah. We bought Asmodee for Act 2. Okay. I don't know what cards I want to get rid of. Probably Curse of Shadows. Not that it's terrible. I do kind of want to get rid of Drain Life. I think the one thing that we're going to... Oh, we don't even have enough shards. Okay, whoa. That's actually surprising to me. I was going to say... The one thing that we really just want right now is Endless Abyss. I think that would be enough dark. But, the fact that we don't have enough shards for it makes it a lot less good. Oh, right, the Scorching Shadow. Oh, I know why we're... Okay, wait. I see why we're doing the Dark Flame. I was like, why did I want Dark Flame Ring again? I now understand why. Because we want to have the biggest explosion. So, yeah, we definitely want Dark Flame Ring. 100%. We are not getting rid of this. I wouldn't even get rid of that for, like, a Power Coil or something crazy. If we had to stick it on Malukah for whatever reason. I guess Echolocation isn't like the worst. Yeah, the Dream Zone. Can't really miss that one. You can always do divinations if you're desperate. I might be desperate enough. I don't know that we need Endless Abyss this act. It's kind of just a nice to have. I'm thinking about getting rid of Drain Life. We could get like a Cold Snap instead. For Curse of Torments. There's definitely options there. We could upgrade our Healing Rain. Yeah, I think Endless Abyss isn't going to be worth it. So I'm going to make the call now. I do know that Velarion, he just kind of got a lot to do. I don't know what I want him to do exactly, but he's got to do a lot. Oh, we need to change our life tap over. Here it is. Yeah, I'm gonna have it be the one that takes less health and stays in the deck. We have Deep Darkness on Velarion, which is fun. Again, this being a dark run, we'll really just go in all in there. Is there anything good on Decay? You for sure want Cold Snap or 10? Yeah, I think so. I agree. Is there anything like Decay-wise we want? No, I don't think Condemnation, even like all monsters, purple would be enough. I mean, it wouldn't be bad. It would be nice for some fights for sure. But there's just not enough Decay here to be interesting for me. So we will say nay on all of that. Alright. At this point... Yeah, we really do want this Curse Torment upgraded for Navalea. We have a Cold Snap on her already, which is very nice. Curse of Fragilities are going to be... I don't know. I think we want Cold Snap. 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 less and less impactful. They're still going to be good for a little bit, though, so I don't want to get rid of them just yet. And she's at her minimum deck size, so that's pretty okay. Combination is my favorite Noxus Parasite tech. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, we've dealt with Noxious Parasite already without issue. I mean, the rounds took a while, but like that's the thing, is we can survive for a while with this team. We don't have to worry about the length of rounds. So yeah, I think a Cold Snap here, we can buy it for now. It'll be nice if we get multiple upgrades. We did pick up a Shifting Scroll, which is good, and then I can change this Scroll of Intellect actually to be the draw kind. So we have a life tap. I think I still like that on Zek. We still kind of need life tap. We've gotten rid of a lot of the other dark applying things, but a 0-cost dark, even if it does hit ourselves, isn't too bad. And then we should have a ton of energy thanks to the what's it called, Tome of Intellect here. It's pretty darn good. And then we have a lot of Inspire. We're going to need a lot less Clarities once we get to level 5 for Velarion, so we might like skip some of those. And then we have one Scroll of Speed. Now, can't exactly tell you why I got rid of that one other Scroll of Speed, other than like I felt like I would have enough chill with the leech pops that we don't need it anymore. That's not necessarily true, so I guess we'll see. 6 decay here is very good. This is just 56% resist reduction for Shadow, which is really, really nice in one card. It does cost 4, and then this is a lot less. However, it's 56, wait, no, is it 48%? I think it might be 48%. My math is off. Whatever. 48% resistance reduction. Still very good. Curse of Decay here. This is significantly less. Again, once we have enough Scourge, it shouldn't really matter. We'll have enough Dark Scourge on the whole team, especially once it stacks. It'll be really strong. I think we're pretty well set up. This is usually the part in the run where Dark Explosion starts having a bit more difficulty. We should change over this Curse of Blood. I'm glad I saw that. Like I said, this Drain Life I'm tempted to get rid of, but I don't exactly want to get rid of it yet. We will take a Mass Dispel if we find one on either Velarion or Malukah, because some fights will take a while, especially if we want to take extra Shadow Resistance. So we might need it there. Pestilence will become less and less good over time. We do have a Divine Power just in case we face someone who's immune to Dark. It's pretty much the only reason I want to run it. I don't want to run it otherwise. Looking at our combat stats at this point, let's take a look. Alright, so we got 9,839 damage done from Dark, and 7,112 direct damage. So Dark is still beating out direct damage. That's good. We want to maintain that going far into the future. Okay, so things like Amplify probably won't need too much of. We could always buy an Anemic Chill if I wanted another one. I feel like these two are already fine. I always like to keep Drain Life until I get Vampirism, which is a good card that saves you in tricky situations. Yeah, I'm keeping it like mainly for spikes, right? For like thorns and stuff. That's like one other thing I could see potentially getting on Navalea or on Malukah. Sorry, mainly Navalea. We could get Reinforce. I think picking up a Reinforced Source would be good. It's definitely just something that would help. It lowers our overall damage on a lot of fights, but at least it lets us get through Thorns fairly effectively. Could even take Bastion Flow. It's probably going to be better if we upgrade it to the target version. It's kind of a weird pickup, but it'll give us Infuse. I guess it gives us a little bit more base damage, so maybe that's not as good as... maybe that's worse. The Barricade, this falls off at the start of turn, so yeah, this doesn't help us if we want to attack into Thorns. That's the problem with Reinforce on Barricade. So we'd need the upgraded version to make this matter. Do I want to make it matter? Probably. I think I've had like the option to take these before and I just didn't. Zero cost repair armor is better for us, for sure. Does give us the 2 reinforced necessary. It's less expensive, but it gives us 15% less resistance to physical. Let's try Bastion Flow. Let's try the new cards. New cards are interesting. And I don't know what I need to get rid of. Probably a good chunk of things here, but we'll use what we have. So I have Vampiric Frenzy. I still don't expect to be that good. We're going the southern path, so we're not going to get a whole lot here. Let's save the game. We need 1,000 gold for the boat. That's just mandatory, so we can't really spend more money here. Or 500 gold for the boat now, actually. So maybe we can spend a little bit more money, but there's nothing I can really get that I'd want to see. So yeah, we'll save there. Move on. Let me just make a little quick save. Oh, all right. Nice Sunday evening. At least where I'm at. The meteor shower last night was very pretty. It's nice to see a good chunk of shooting stars. Ooh, Monty immune to slow. There's a fun one. All right. I don't actually have an answer for this. Cool. Let's test things out. I did not look at my combats. Yeah. Monty immune to slow. What are we going to do? Nothing you really can do. So pick up the Scroll of Intellect. And then they have a high dark resistance as well. You can pick up this other Scroll of Intellect. So they're just going to speed up their whole team. Wow, they're all faster. Yeah, I mean, we'll get Frost eventually. And we should heal up as long as they can't kill our team immediately, which Navalea is relatively tanky. I guess one downside is they put Decay on Malukah. But the fact that we're popping Leech on all monsters means it doesn't really matter. Basset's Grace. Apply Zeal to everybody. Why not? Do a life tap here. I'm going to speed up on Malukah. Barely gets her to be fast enough. And then who can we slow down? Alright. Then I think I'm going to Arcane Drain the bunny. And we'll try to get enough Frost on the bunny to make him slow. Good stuff already. Okay. Yeah, I think bunny and shadow resistance, just, it's not gonna matter. We got the Yang ritual. This is actually gonna be really good. And Zek just needs more energy, so we're giving him more draw, unfortunately, as well, but the more energy is the important part. 9 damage there, and then... Alright, Malukah. I think we're going to have a lot of burn damage on this fight. Cool. So me and Monty and / colons are like at least 95% of my runs ending. Like everything is going well until you enter a forge and oops, slow immune colon. Yeah. Fortunately for us, like on a run like this, Monty isn't really a problem. Colin would still be potentially a problem depending on who they have with them. And for both of those teams, it really depends on who they have with them. Like if there was a baby captain here, we could have a little bit of difficulty. But honestly, not too much. Like generally speaking, there just won't be that much to have to worry about. Wow. Getting the dark damage done. I guess like we do want to end your existence. You could have, we don't actually care if your fast was removed. Can't get through here. So yeah, Attacking the thorns gives us some play there to heal up. And like, we're gonna heal up at the start of every fight for the most part, so. That burn damage, wow. That's pretty good. I guess it probably has something to do with my Navalea being at 1 HP every fight then. Probably something. Something like that. Alright, do you think this Navalea will finish off the whole combat? I think she's got the potential to. Too bad I can't double Curse Torment or something. Ah. Here, they got him. Whatever, we need to heal up anyways. This leech is great. Did we mark them? How did that happen? I don't know, but I'm here for it. Alright, you... I mean, I guess we'll, like, just get some leech going. Sure. We'll do some direct damage, I suppose. It's okay to do a little bit. Blizzard here on Zac? Nah. Pointless. Why would we take that? It's a terrible card. Pandemonium, Dark Outbreak. No, we like Unholy Storm. I mean, maybe we want more like dark options for Malukah long term. But I'd rather have like a black hole or something. If I'm asking for the impossible. Asmodee applies Mark, and that's what if that's what you're asking. Ah, yes, thank you. That's right. Asmodee does apply Mark. So yeah, Pandemonium, definitely not. We simply don't need it. The Dream Portal, we definitely continue to cross it. We have enough money here. Now, do you think the ship will be the run ender? Sorry, the sheep will be a run ender once again. There's always a possibility of that, right? I don't think so. Like, I think we're actually gonna just do enough damage. And again, I don't think there's anything we need to buy. I'm just not gonna like look at stuff right now. Let's save ourselves a headache. Rare equipment shop can be pretty good. Purple Pandemonium on Malukah. Okay, that's kind of interesting. That's enough vulnerability on everybody to be somewhat interesting to me. We have 1,400 gold. Let's look for, we really want to find Dark on hit for Zac. So we're going to continue looking for that. So, Bookworm, find the Scroll of Intellect, Basset's Grace. Malukah is just gonna get our energy. Transmission. Speed up. Not that it matters, they're all too slow for us. But in case they weren't. Now we got them. Okay. Still gonna speed up here. I'll play this, because that's like good insurance for us to survive. Getting courage on everybody when they all do psychic damage is nice. This, unfortunately, is just gonna... Oh no, it doesn't pop. That's nice. Okay. So yeah, their shadow resist is not gonna matter here. We simply do too much damage. Ooh, we can also have fortune telling for Zac. He got the magic mushroom even. This is perfect. Yeah, that's perfect. Okay. Not gonna divine power, yeah. Definitely. Definitely don't want to do it. Alright, dark explosion damage. Perfect. And then... yeah, don't have any more. Oh well. We got our Cursomancy. We can get a cold snap here. Give energize. And then probably just want a Black Death. Pretty good. One Curse Torment there. I guess a Curse Torment there. Whoops. Accidentally messed with Black Death. Okay, everything's dead. Hello, Abyssal Sonata is indeed a card. Yeah. Abyssal Sonata is so crazy. Thank you, Zac character cards, we say in unison. Yeah. Love Zac. Also, hello, Lucky. Hope you're doing well. I've been really enjoying doing this run again. Whoa! Oh my god. Not exactly what we're looking for. Hunter's Charm, very cool, but does have us do more direct damage, so we probably don't want that. The Bell would be cool if we were a scout. Fountain Pen is what we're really looking at here, but even that isn't that crazy. This looks like a fun run, slightly more chill. This is a very fun run. This is just Dark Explosion, the run. You can see in our combat stats, we're doing primarily dark damage. So, we hope to have that up to like 75% of our damage in the late game. I think we take Fountain Pen. I think we take it on Navalea. It's just so good. It's too good to pass up, unfortunately. It's what I need. We'll save the rest of our money. We do want to have money left over for a Curse Blade. Hunter's Charm, like I said, good, but not necessary for us. It's just, that's direct damage that we don't need. Save game. Whoa, what the heck? You speak their language. Custodian. Okay. Weird. I guess I'll take it. Don't know that I want a mana gem first turn, though this could help us a little bit. Sometimes that's good. Plus having an innate that you want to like get rid of when you have fortune telling could be nice. Oh, we should get fortune telling on Velarion. That's totally a card I need. Chaotic Wind, tiny bit spooky, but we should be able to manage it. We have a 2 slow on everybody. And then we have a speed up on Velarion first turn, so shouldn't be too sad. Yeah. I think the last run we had was also fairly good, if I remember correctly. I'm like trying to remember exactly what that was. Oh my gosh, these are level 1 enemies. I completely forgot about that for a second. I was like, oh, we gotta be careful in these types of fights, but no, not at all. We don't worry about that in the slightest. Okay, we got cards to play. Now I need to slow down a spider slightly more because the spider is really fast. But we can't slow down the spider more. No, and they got the fast again. Too fast. Though we have malediction. So we might just be able to pop the spider most likely. Oh, almost got the imp there. Alright. Oops. Accidentally Malukah'd them. Is there a way I can just like only have dark work out? Yes, Curse Mantu. That's what I was looking for. So we can at least do this and have the dark explode there for the pig. Perfect. Alright. Right, easy fights. Really enjoy my easy fights. So I don't think we're going to want the Conviction on Malukah. I don't mind Anemic Chill. But it's not exactly what we're looking for. It is a 0 cost attack. Like, it's not bad, and we could eventually get rid of the Clarity. We'll probably want other cards, if I had to guess. We got rid of our other Malicious Eye. I assume we just want to keep the status quo there. So yeah, I think we don't take any of this. Though some of it could be decent. There's no denying. Why is this Pestilence blue? Because it does more damage that way. Sorry, it does more damage per energy for that way. You see, when you only have 10 damage, we're mainly using this for the dark, and we don't really care about the damage. It's only a 1 damage difference. Obviously, the plus 25% more damage is very good if you have like any sources of powerful or bless, but we don't. We definitely don't want Electrocute, but I'll take the option to remove 2 cards. It cannot be true. For the energy that we're spending on it when we want to play it, it was definitely better in the early game. I don't know if it's better right now. Like I can't say that for certain, but I think it is. I'm like fairly confident it's better for us. I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news for you. Life Surge. So yeah, the one problem of us having Deep Darkness on Velarion is he's like never gonna really have a good time to use it. But oh well. We can give extra Energize and stuff there. More Inspire. Whole team gets Inspire. I guess we can use it for the sheep. That's kind of neat. And now it does nothing else, but we have a copy of it in our deck for free. Never played Blue Pestilence, I'll never have, or will in my life. You should try a run like this. It's actually really fun. There's a lot of damage here. So we definitely want to get rid of the farmer. I suppose we could attack the boar as well. At least I'm having a ton of fun trying this run out. Wow. Yeah, I guess the boar is the next one we also want to go. Farmer's already dead. Cursomancy. We can mana gem if we need to. First spell we play gets copied. So, Dark Explosion. It's not the craziest there. I'll have to make sure the boar goes down. I guess we also have to make sure the sheep goes down. Instructions unclear. Path into Dark Immunity. Yeah, we have a Divine Power on Malukah in case we path into Dark Immunity. We've actually faced Dark Immune champions already, but they weren't the worst kind that we could face. So it's definitely like a problem that this run can very much have. I won't deny it. You're not doing Abyssal Sonata. We still probably want to take down a sheep when possible. So yeah, we'll do that. At least this one won't kill us. Okay, they didn't do Abyssal Sonata. That's nice. But yeah, for Dark Immune, like we do have raw damage that we can deal. We have Decay to lower their resistances. Then later, once Navalea is level 3, you have Scourge to lower resistances. And you can also pick up Vulnerable as well. So lots of ways to get through it. But gosh, we got so much healing out of that. Like for us right here, we can just heal all the way up. Malukah can win the game. Sure. 167 Dark Explosion. These are rookie numbers. Now that's a conviction I kind of wanted to see. I don't know that I want to take away damage cards from Malukah. I just don't think that's going to be that good. I wish Necrotic Burst was a curse. It's going to be such a good curse. Jinx Malukah is so satisfying with Storm. Yeah. Yeah, and this is guaranteed on this run too. Unholy Storm purple is guaranteed with Navalea going to the Sandland. That'd be a sick curse, right? I mean, 6 Dark is already kind of decent on a 1-cost card for us. But we already have that with Curse of Blood, right? And we're not worried about the damage too much. I keep flip-flopping on like whether I want to take Conviction or not. The one reason we might want to have extra courage sources, I might just take it here, is just in case Zek accidentally does like pop Dark on himself. Which is something that can happen. Alright, I think the rest of our cards have been pretty good so far. If anything, I feel like I haven't really needed much of a clarity from Malukah. The Shifting Scroll's fine, we have the Cold Snap, we have Drain Life, just in case things go wrong, but it doesn't really heal us that much life, to be honest. And since I picked up the Fortify, or sorry, the Reinforce, I probably don't need it. Yeah, it's probably not something we need. I could probably get rid of a clarity on Velarion, maybe. I don't know. It's kind of like a little bit of a sketchy remove right now, but like maybe it will be good later. Dispel Magic, we're barely ever playing it, but sometimes it comes in clutch. Sometimes it's great. It definitely happened to me. Drew a miasma at the wrong time. Yeah, exactly. It's a thing. And I talked about it at the beginning of this run. It's like, it could easily happen to us. Now, interestingly, it doesn't gain the dark from Zek, it looks like. I didn't realize that was the case. Oh, I really didn't realize that was the case. Huh. Okay, well, could still draw it at the wrong time very easily, especially once we start drawing through a whole deck with Zek, which is going to start happening soon. I feel like I don't need Drain Life. But I'm going to be sad like the moment I get rid of it and we have a situation where it needs to be used. So yeah, the only other things here, probably like Dispel Magic could be gotten rid of. Could save us a little bit of money in the future. And then Navalea. Navalea might be able to get rid of a Helping Hand, though they aren't bad. I don't like getting rid of that. Remove Drain Life, run Thorn Proliferation, always, yeah. We'll just go for this. And then we'll face the bosses that can't do anything. Okay, didn't critical fail. That's nice. We're just a little stressed out. But that should be handled fairly easily. We've got Helping Hands and all that goodness. As soon as we take out this guy, I believe the fight ends. They're immune to Sleep, Stun, Silence, Disarm, and Decay. It's weird that they're immune to the Silence and Disarm, but I think there's a good reason for that. Ooh, so this is kind of a fun one. We have the Fanaticism play. Oh, they're immune to Decay! That sucks for us. Whatever, we'll still hit him. Zek can have more Inspire. We slowed them down quite a lot here. Again, don't really want to play a Divine Power on the fights that we don't need to. So we're just going to avoid it. Should be good. Get up to 15 leech, so minus 10% resistance is great. Dark Explosion, going great. Okay, look, I guess if we are playing Divine Power on someone, play it on Malukah. Let's have fun. But is immune to bleed. Wasn't he immune to bleed? Wasn't he immune to bleed? Wait. I think you're right. Wait, what? I think you're totally right, though. Anyways. That's crazy. We're getting there. He's almost dead, but not quite. You have the perk no that wins over immunity? No. No, I definitely don't have that. If I did, bleed would happen at the end of turn. Oh no, they set everybody to sleep. What will we do? Put 6 vulnerable on this guy. A little bit more leech. Oh my gosh. We're actually gonna be able to wake up Zek too. That's crazy. And we can fortune telling him. Let's pick up Black Death. Sure. So like, this does a lot. Cool. Got him. Easy fight. Round 2. No problems. I feel like he was immune to bleed or something weird like that. I think you were right. Like, I think something strange is going on. Didn't get rid of that helping hand. I don't think we want another. That much, I'm confident on that. Could take upgraded clarity. If we're gonna run it, it's like nice to remove sanctify sometimes. The upgraded bookworm is also an option. I suppose I don't hate it. Does reduce the cost of something. This could like be semi-interesting. Sure, Violence probably not gonna take on Malukah. She's got enough good stuff. Black Karmas are where it's at right now. Another dimensional crystal. We could have had a purple shadow book too. Darn. Kind of wish I'd taken on Malukah right now, but not that that's going to matter too much. Bookworm is nasty. Yeah. Avoidance color. Oh, wow. That's like guaranteed survival. That's actually really good on Zek for our play. Definitely better than Opal Ring for us. At this point, it's either Malukah or Navalea. I think it's probably Malukah. This is just like an insane dimensional crystal for us. I mean, sure. All the dimensional crystals, why not? Crusader Helm. We could take Crusader Helm on our boy. This will actually be good for Velarion late game, in case we do have to take hits, which eventually I do expect to. So, yeah. We just got our survivability upped heavily with this. And we definitely want to break the bridge anyways. So we get cold and 248 shards. Okay. Alright. Bookworming Divine Guidance. Ooh. That's true. Yeah. I didn't even think about that. Not that we're playing Divine Guidance on this run, though. This is a dark explosion run. As you can see, we are primarily dealing the dark damage. Cat. Okay. You are being a little brat. Do you want to go on your tower? Is the tower perhaps a good spot for you? I hope you get a 4th rift so everybody has one. Yeah. We do actually have another rift coming up, so maybe. It'll be really funny. I don't think we need to worry about chances on anything. Oh, actually, that's not true. Going into the cave, we could worry about chances if we want to manipulate that sort of thing. We have the Blood Bargain. I guess Malukah's is like the least necessary. Let's take Zek's, and let's take Defiled Legacy here. And then let's face the Tyrant. Game save. What does Zek do here? We only have a 64% chance, but we got it. Ah, puts weakness and dark on all of them. Wait, he can be weakened? That's neat. Alright, then we got Facet's Grace. Zeal. Do the thing here. Defiled Legacy, but in this case, it's not very good if we do it with Curse of Fragility. We need something like energy on Malukah. Sorry, not Malukah, on Navalea. We could always wait till round 2, but we might as well play it now. 4 Scourge is still pretty good. Facet's Grace is glued to your hand, holy. It kind of is. It's weird. Bookworm. Grab our Scroll of Intellect. Another reason it's good to pick up that Bookworm on Velarion right now. Can make sure you have a little bit more chill. Yeah, it doesn't matter. We definitely did the wrong card there to duplicate, but it doesn't matter. We've made sure. And then this is not too much. Cool, we're at the maximum dark resist. Minus 75% resist on the Tyrant already. And now we have Dimensional Crystal on Malukah, so we just pop an Unholy Storm. And we do it again. And that's pretty good. One has to admit. Alright, and then we could do something like a Curse Storm. I mean, this is already... This This is already over. This is... What a hand. Oh my god. Actually, maybe Psychic Drain was more dark there. Actually, definitely was more dark there. Ooh. Should remember that Psychic Drain exists. Okay, Infestation. Kind of no real reason to take damage. As far as what I would want to copy, we could grab a Curse of Shadows, I guess. We could dump that one and grab the Curse of Torment. Play it, I suppose. Then we get to transfer Dark. Oh, it's so gross. Alright. Cool. That's some damage. I think this... So, like, this iteration of the run is only getting better. Now, Recurring Nightmare does apply Dark. It fits into our theme of what we want to do late game, so we will take it. It won't be good until we upgrade it, but once we upgrade it, it'll be nice. Amplify... I don't know that I want an Amplify. Could take an Expected on Velarion at this point. Probably should, honestly. It's not a good Expected right here, but it'll be good later. Yellow Amp. Ooh, Yellow Amp. This is a time for Yellow Amp. You know what? You've sold me. Let's take Amplify. Yellow Amp. Very interesting. Yeah, so Ball of Wool, not really good right now. Alright. Ninja Scroll, I mean, not terrible for Navalea. She does have self-damage cards that we'd want her to play at some point. Particularly the Energize card. So Ninja Scroll could be nice. Give us an evade off of that. Although, you know what? We're about to find another Dimensional Crystal anyways. So let's not even waste our time considering it. We'll just find it. We'll manifest it into existence. So free card upgrade here. Someone gets a burn, which does suck. I guess Velarion's deck is the thickest, therefore he should have it. Then we get to upgrade one card. It's definitely going to be Curse of Torment. Huge free upgrade here. I could see upgrading this Scroll of Intellect. I could upgrade the Amplify. We just got it. Let's try a Yellow Amplify. That's weird. I feel like that's wrong. So it's exciting. And we'll take this Curse Torment as well. So it sticks in the deck. Cool. Again, don't know that that's worthwhile. Oh, I guess maybe I could have done Recurring Nightmare. No way to, like, re-roll that. And Velarion... Yeah, I mean, we could also upgrade this Curse of Blood, finally. It would not be the worst thing for me to do. That's for sure. Getting harder and harder to play it as a card. I'd like the Scroll upgrade. We seem to be fine on Inspire, and that's only going to be more true the later in the game we go. So we'll do this. I like Yellow Amp for Dark. Yeah. I think it's kind of funny. I don't think it's like particularly strong, but it's a fun idea. And then we'll fight, combat. Can't wait for this to work out. I don't think I've ever seen Yellow Amplify be used outside of Scourge. Oh, for Scourge! You're right. I guess for Scourge it's pretty good. You're right. I didn't think about that. Wow. Completely went over my head there. But you're totally right. That's like the main point of it. Imagine in this type of build. Ooh, so do we want vulnerability? Do I just want energy? Kind of just want energy, honestly. Now everybody's gonna get frosted. So I'm loving the speed control that we have going on too. It's very nice. This Pass Out's Grace is very much glued to my hand. It's like the 90th time getting it. So your burn had to happen at some point. So get rid of something there. We'll get rid of this guy's stuff here. And then can even just like arcane drain this guy for 1,000,000 if we wanted to. It's definitely not worth the effort strong, especially with Blood Alchemy, but yeah, double priest common, get to 100, 120 scourge. That is kind of cool. Actually, you know what? That's really fun. Yeah, we should definitely try for that. Don't forget, we do copy the first spell played, so probably still Unholy Storm here. And then we Malediction. Now Zek can be full on energy, and we can play whatever the heck we want. Unholy Storm again. Malukah, the hyper carry. She's already got them all. Alright. Yeah, it's a really fun / cool personal achievement to shoot for. Yeah. So if I'm not mistaken, I think like Black Death just finishes the fight. Pretty much, yeah. Double Black Death will do it. I love how little base damage we're doing. Hey, that Pestilence. Beautiful. Alright, Mana Gem, not terrible. I don't think we're taking a third Curse of Torment. That's too many. 2 is already too many, but we have a purple one, and I think that's kind of fun. Is it much better at all? No, not really. But it does allow us to stack more Scourge at a time where we might want to at some point. Now, we will be getting Scorching Shadows on Zek, and that's going to be very good. I think Mana Gem on Navalea here is quite good. We were just saying we wanted energy. Excuse me. We were just saying we wanted energy on her, so we definitely take the Mana Gem. Alright, Moment of Truth. Did we get another crystal? Yes! Yeah. Alright. This is the legendary 4-dimensional crystal run. Oh, that's so cool. Okay. Take the extra Eldritch Cloak. Resistance on Malukah. Honestly, she should be fine with that armor for the rest of the game. Then we're going to have Black Deck on her. The Tesseract, I was going to go for Endless Abyss. I think that's still a good play, but I'm less and less confident now. We really just want an on-hit attack. Like, we want an on-hit apply dark. Now, did I, like, skip the one iteration of that like, I could easily get? Yes, but we ignore that. Yeah, Eldritch Sword, definitely better right now than Tesseract. In fact, Tesseract's not going to be, even if like we go Endless Abyss, right? It's not going to be that crazy. I think, let's take the better right now option. Oh yeah, don't forget to change your Curse of Torment to yellow. Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, just in general, now that we have Defiled Legacy and stuff. Now, her going first makes it hard to get what we want, but... Oh, we get in for free because Zek is awesome! I didn't even need to save any level ups. What are we even doing here? We'll take the key, I think. The key's probably pretty good. So, I'll take Blood Bargain. We should be able to do Blood Bargain basically for free on Velarion anytime I want to. I still haven't decided like what I'm going to spend all that energy on, but it's going to be something. Each hero gets a free card upgrade. I think we take the exotic shop though. Again, all I'm looking for is Curse Dagger. Or the dark one later on, if it deigns to appear. But I don't really expect that sort of thing to happen. Oh, we did get Mana Gem. The speed up is becoming more and more relevant. That guy's immune to chill for reasons. The Bone Mage. But they're already also very slow. Now you are still too fast. So we have to fix that somehow. We'll bookworm first. Give ourselves some draw. Got extra draw here. We can do a fanaticism. So is it really going to be Cursive Decay? I guess this guy has 71% resist, and these other guys are fairly resistant as well. So yeah, I think Cursive Decay up twice here is going to be good. And then we wanted to either kill this guy or slow him down enough. I guess we'll give Malukah some stuff here, and then we'll lower his resist slightly. Alright, what did we grab? The first spell is doubled. It's unfortunate. So I guess we're going to do Malediction here. Malediction, probably here. We have Scourge nowhere. We have Decay places though. That's interesting. Infestation, Cursomancy, I mean, like, sure. Healing Rain does a fair bit of damage. Oh, I guess we can pop Leech here, so then he's even more chilled. So we're good. Oh, doesn't up Decay. Is that because charges don't stack? Must be. Must be because charges don't stack. Interesting. Not what I expected. So, Cursomancy, like Infestation, Scroll of Intellect. We should draw through the entirety of our deck now, probably. The first spell we play gets copied, unfortunately. I guess I wish I kept the Pestilence. Push of Blood is fine. Yep, Decay doesn't stack. Yeah. I guess it's only on charges that don't stack. For some reason I thought it would ignore that, but I guess it's only when Scourge actually stacks from Navalea that the thing happens. Okay. Well, that helps my understanding. So that's okay. We'll see what randomly we hit. I mean, I guess we could like add Scourge here. Oh my gosh, the damage. Alright, and then I guess we want a Black Death, perhaps? Maybe? I don't know. Rat's down. The rest of these enemies are also not long for this world. My god. They don't stand a chance anymore. Fantastic. Shadow Flame. Funny enough, definitely not what we want. Neither is a Curse of Shadows or a Shock Nova. I think we're not taking any of this. The only alternative option here is Shield Slam in case we need a 4-slow. But I'm not gonna worry about that edge case. We get a Brigand Armor, but it's already purple. The irony there is pretty funny. Okay. So I think I really could use here. I mean, we could go for like a Stainless Cuirass if we wanted to have some survivability. Does anybody have like a survivability issue? Mainly Zek at this point, and that's only because Burial Mask is bad. We could have Zek actually sped up here with this Brigand Armor. Yeah, let's speed up Zek with the Brigand Armor. And then we have speed control the rest of the way. We'll just rely on that. I don't think we need the Icy Blob. Not that Icy Blob would be bad. Oh shoot, Icy Blob would be good. We actually have a lot of chill. I mean, we don't need it. Chill is not what we're using to win, it's just there. This is our chance. Hear me out. Save game. What do you mean this is our chance? Quick load. I'm kind of curious what that means. I guess we should help out Zach here. The Ratman should stay. Critical success. Ah, okay. This is fine. If Zach dies, then Malukah carries. That's fine. True. Oh, we get a Cold Bone Goblet going this way too if you help out the Ratman with this event. It's also interesting to think about. Now, Blood Goblet being an option, I gotta admit, tempting. Very tempting. Getting Bleed so that we could scale Velarion's card just because that would kind of... That'd be something I'd be interested in. I don't know, Shadow Rune, normally definitely something I like, but like damage +1 compared to duplicating a spell on every single hero, not gonna be too crazy. I think we skip on all of these. We already got the Fountain Pen, so our Inspire's very much taken care of. Hey, another immune to dark enemy. But we will take a free meditate from Malukah. This is great. We like Shadow Imbuement, Tome of Intellect, draw Scroll of Intellect. Curse of Torment, I mean, probably. Just to lower that guy's resists. And then nobody else has particularly high resistances, but speed up Velarion here. They'll all have chill now. So now we're faster. We get to speed up Malukah. We already drew the card we wanted to see. This is good energy, but I mean, I don't know. I guess we'll gain our energy back here. That's not gonna matter in the slightest. So yeah. Malukah not gonna be carrying the whole run. At this rate. Because immune to Dark Boy means she doesn't get to do the thing she likes doing most. Which is Unholy Storm. Gosh, this feels great. Just Dark Explosion on the whole team. Just every single one. I guess I could have done that first. I do want to help Zach search. This is an okay search. Maybe we skip out on the Monogem Cold Snap. Maybe the Cold Snap's still fine. Yeah. This is like the one guy we have to worry about, so we'll just hit him, even though he's not going to heal us or anything like that. Okay, we did get Infestation, we got Cursomancy. This guy has minus Shadow Resist, which is good for us. This is why we grab Divine Power, just in case we run into a guy like this. That was the wrong way to play that, by the way. Well, that was also the wrong way to play that the second time. I thought I would do something like that. It's kind of funny. So yeah, immune to dark is annoying. Don't really appreciate it. Kind of funny that we're able to do as much as we're doing, though. Is there like even a thing I would want? I guess not. We don't need another intellect thing. Don't want to get rid of the resistance reduction. So at this point, we're just playing whatever cards feel the most efficient. Oh, we popped it. We did the thing that I said I wasn't going to do. Yeah, we can play the Monogem, though. Do we have this? I think we have this. Wow. Who cares about your dark resistance? We'll still deal hundreds of damage. Are we finishing the run today? For sure, for sure. Cold Snap or Scorching Shadows. Both of them good. Both of them are very good. Don't let me forget to grab Velarion's... crap, what's it called? Velarion needs fortune telling. Don't let me forget to grab that. Snap, snap, snap. Scorching Shadows. We are going to grab a Scorching Shadows later. But we don't necessarily need it right now. Now, another Amplify on Malukah. Not entirely bad. But not entirely what we want her doing. I'd rather have that on Velarion. And here I'll take Vaccine. Right, we get Corruption on stuff too. Wow, plus 3 charges? That's crazy. Alright. We definitely just fight him. He gets to be shackled and sad for the rest of the fight. So, Intellect, Bookworm. Defiled Legacy, but we can't do anything with it. They're sad days. He's immune to chill. Almost forgot about that. Take the better Scroll of Intellect here. Okay, we got the Blood Bargain, but then we can't play Curse of Decay. I know there's better ways I can play my turns. Still, we'll put the Decay on him for sure. Need to lower all that shadow resist, and then this guy's the next most threatening. Okay. Malukah gets to draw a bunch of good cards here. I guess we'll double up on Malediction. Maximum resistance reduction there. It's pretty good. Yeah. We got the Yang Ritual too, so it's about as good as it gets for our damage in terms of Dark Explosion. We'll just have to see what we can do. Zek does get 5 Inspire. It's probably enough. He got Pestilence as well. And we have the Infestation. We have the Mana Gem. I guess we'll do Pestilence. That's an okay double. Not fantastic, but we'll try to draw now. Okay, Curse of Torment is good. Hoping to get other stuff here. Whatever. Let's just make his Dark Explosion do more. There's Cursomancy. Gosh, that took a bit. Alright. I mean, he's already dead. Cool. Another blue Pestilence. Not what I want. This is like our 4th Temporal Chains upgraded to this version exactly. It's interesting. Still not what I want. Do I want another Fanaticism on Velarion? No, I probably want less cards. Yeah, Deep Dark just isn't going to be the way that we end up making things work, is it? I really hope I get a purple Scorching Shadows on Zek. That would make me very happy. We could grab Defensive Aura if we're at all worried about taking damage in the late game. And needing to survive. I'm gonna say for now we deal enough damage and will by the time we're in Act 4. But you never know. A purple black deck? Alright. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, we take those. And then, I mean, Handbook, honestly, good on Navalea. but we'd rather have Dimensional Crystal. Every turn Neverfrost Ring, kind of cool as well. Yeah, I think Archmage Book on Zek is what I'm thinking is best, and then the rest we skip. It's a very weird run, where I actually want Dimensional Crystal on every single hero. I guess Velarion, maybe it doesn't need to be on, to be totally honest. Free card upgrade. Let's go. Hello, glad you could join. You can watch me slowly drive Kevon mad by taking the cards that I should not take. Alright, more energy there. Defiled Legacy could be so good. Maybe we do grab the energy on Velarion, even at the expense of that Inspire being wasted. The thing is, we're winning round 1 way more often than I ever thought we would. We have some serious round 1 potential here. Now, this Deep Darkness, yeah, I think I'm getting rid of this Deep Dark. It's just not gonna do anything, unfortunately. And then Dragon is most important to get rid of. The Malukah needs to go. I mean, let's play it at the cost of our life for basically no reason. We definitely want like Deep Dark on Malukah though. Or sorry, on Zek. That would be great. Honestly, Malukah is a good part of it. But are the cards fun? The cards are fun. Yeah. Yes, they are, but nothing is fun enough next to Cold Snap. We'll see. We'll see. Okay. So, as far as copying a card, I think Psychic Drain is great. This is the mythical, by the way, 4-dimensional crystal run. We have Dimensional Crystal on every single hero. It's kind of insane. I don't think I've ever had that before. I don't think I've ever wanted that before. But right now, I'm enjoying it a lot. Oh, right, we get the curse cards. That's crazy. Look how much dark she could just apply to Zek. we could just pop Zek. We have the passive. I guess if we were gonna amplify right now is the time we would do it. Sure. Read Healing Rain, supposedly. Sure. Ah, the damage. That guy hasn't taken enough yet. Gotta have some burn on everybody. Okay, Curse of Mancy here. Okay. Actually, this isn't too bad. Can lower his Dark Resist. We can Cold Snap back out this other Curse of Torment. I think we have everybody getting Curse of Tormented on this fight, which is great. And we have Black Death as well. This might be like too much dark. So now Black Death does a lot. Yeah. Not as much as like we'd like, but still a lot. Oh right, Darkness pops at 30 now. That's actually gonna make it slightly worse for us. At least for the time being, until we get more dark. Which we'll do later. We get a rare round 2. Perfect. I'm actually like, I was expecting to go a lot more rounds with this team. So I'm ecstatic that it's working out this well. Oh, we didn't even play Defiled Legacy at a time when we could. It's a little bit tragic. Alright, I think Navalea's got this, but I should let us heal up with Velarion. Yeah. A good heal is very worthwhile. Alright, Velarion can have a little bit of damage on him, that's fine. How come you're still attacking the last one position when bleeding should have killed it at the start of its turn? The last one I attacked with the jump card because I didn't want the jump card hitting them for more damage because it gains damage as it attacks. That was why. Could take a second bookworm. I mean, if we could find another Scroll of Intellect, it wouldn't even be that bad. Don't know that I really want it. Adjudication, I mean, as far as like vulnerable on the whole team goes, it could be kind of okay. We'll take this Scorching Shadows. Definitely upgrade it to in the future to be the the transform burn into dark, so we can get some big dark pops. That'll be the play. Oh, cool. Yeah. In fact, when I say upgrade it in the future, I mean upgrade it to right now. 0.5x dark into fire. I mean, transforming. It's not going to be the craziest card, but it is cool. I've yet to draw this Expected Prophecy. I forgot it was in my deck. Alright, what do I want? Curse of Fragility upgraded? No. Monogem? Maybe? I mean, it's rare that we're going to have 2 turns. I guess Curse of Blood we're keeping for whatever reason, so might as well maintain that. And then Malukah is almost certainly getting rid of Clarities. Could just upgrade a Black Karma. And then I guess we could upgrade the Life Tap to be 2 energy for Navalea. We did say we wanted energy on her earlier. Navalea is the better option here on the dragon fight because she removes the chill that we get. So we don't have to start off all slow. Play a book, draw a card. And we've been drawing this transmission a lot as well. I'm not upset about it. Let's give energy to Velarion, even though I don't necessarily think that's good. We'll chill out the dragon. The dragon doesn't even have like meaningful buffs to steal from us outside of maybe regen. Give energy here, give energy there. We got a Curse of Decay. That's pretty darn great. We'll up the minus shadow. Speed up Malukah here. Might as well Curse of Decay again. Might as well... Do I want to Expected Prophecy? I don't know, maybe. Sure. Maybe Deep Dark will be better later. We drew Deep Dark anyway. Let's get the resistance reduction down. I'm guessing based on your stream times and maybe accent that you're based in the US somewhere. That is correct. I do have that US accent. I am in California, in fact. Let's see, what do we want? Amplify on any of these other things don't really matter to us. Obviously, Divine Power is a good amount of damage, but we shouldn't need it here. In fact, all we really want is probably Curse of Torment gone. We want to draw through our deck, probably. It's very specific things we need. I don't hate that duplication, but maybe that wasn't the best. Still, we're getting a lot of dark on him. It's exploding. He's got 200 burn. Okay, we actually have a chance for a giant dark explosion. Hold up. There's Cursomancy. We can draw a little bit. Draw a little bit. Oh, we didn't get the best card in our deck. Definitely need to filter it out a little bit more. So we get Curse of Torment, which is good. I mean, this is like fine. It's just not exciting for me. Oh, we got Infestation. We got to draw because of Archmage Book. Never mind. I'm so happy. Okay, so hold up. We can do more damage. Yeah, so this Scorching Shadows. What's the over under on the damage here? It's gonna do a lot, right? I guess we could get a little bit more dark on him to start. Yeah, 21, even better. So it's gonna be 100 dark, right? Plus 50% damage on the dark explosion. It's 4 explosions. Oh, is that how it works? So maybe 6 to 700? Sounds about right. Ah, 995. Beautiful. All right. Gosh, I wish I could clip that right now. That was very nice. Very good. Void Crush, just more expensive other card that we're playing and less good. Don't want any of these cards probably. All right. This Dark Explosion build has only gotten better. And it makes me so happy. Okay, genuinely, picking up Endless Bag on Velarion could be really good. We still need energy on him, but this could be fairly meaningful. I don't know that I have a card, a spell that I really need duplicated for him. Like, sometimes it's nice to duplicate Curse of Decay if there's like 2 targets for us. But otherwise, like, we don't really care about duplicating his spells. Yeah. It's possible. I mean, I kind of don't want to get rid of the Dimensional Crystal just because we have 4 and it's really funny. But this is good. Yeah. That was a giant Dark Explosion. I wonder if like it was different just because we had like the massive negative resistance and then we also have plus 35% dark resistance or dark explosion damage. So how much Scourge would you need in OS Archon with a Scorching Shadow? I don't know. Hundreds? Let's say he's at like 12,000 HP by the time you set that up. Hundreds. I don't know how many hundreds, but hundreds. Almost certainly. Although I don't know how the multiplier works. No, I do remember. Like, the multiplier works well for dark or absolute darkness. If I remember correctly, it's actually like very beneficial to the player. My biggest was 2,300 to 2,500 in one explosion. That does seem pretty cool. We'll see if we get there. I'm debating this Endless Bag on Velarion. I feel like I should take it just because it's the smart thing to do. It feels so sad though. So it's reasonable, assuming you could do it with Scorching. An absolute. Would you get what was the Scorching? Scorching used to be ridiculous before, right? Scorching had like a 2x multiplier or something on it. Instead of a 0.5. What was that damage? That damage must have been insane. It was 1-to-1. That's awesome. Purple is still 1-to-1, which is very good. I definitely want that. Yeah, if we could get a purple, I mean, I could easily have that damage. We could definitely go a lot further. Ooh. Okay, so do I take this? I did it on live with a normal 25 Dark Explosion. Ah, I see you had it like just all the Scourge and stuff. That makes sense. Just maxing Scourge. Endless Bag, I think is the right play here. It's the boring play, but I think I want to see Zek do even more. And I am going to go to the Shadowlands still. Still have more I need to see there. We do have the key, so we can go down this way. I'm curious if Zek and or Malukah has anything to offer here. So you could probably do at least 10 to 13k. That's pretty good. Hey, here's a 5th dimensional crystal in case you want it. What does this do? Annihilation. I mean, that's like a funny armor for us to have on Velarion if we were gonna like upgrade it somehow. There's a temptation to re-roll the shop here. In fact, I think it's worth re-rolling the shop here before we do anything else. I just want to see. Okay. Bone Ring is good. We have Avoidance Collar for the safety. That's fair. I mean, Endless Bag's pretty good, actually. Wingblade, not actually going to be better for us than Bloodletter's Fang. We don't want to get rid of the burn, so yeah, Bone Ring would only be on Zek. It's still good on Zek. Okay. Probably should get rid of cards here. What cards, you ask? Well, all the cards. Many of the cards. Okay. So we need Curse of Torment to be the overcharge version. And then we need draw and we need consistency. I don't know if I'm going to get that. This Bastion Flow is in here in case I wanted to get it for Thorns. We still might run into Thorns. So it's still a potential problem for sure. This Clarity is less good, less necessary. I think I'm giving up on Vampiric Frenzy. I just don't care about it that much. I think we're giving up on the Deep Darkness on Velarion. The Triple Dark is kind of funny too. But wrong character to have it, genuinely. I knew that at the time. I just wanted to see if we... like at the time, we were going to round 2 fairly often, so I thought maybe it would work out, but not in this case. So having a thick deck is still somewhat good for us, actually. So we don't draw our 2 books straight away. Upgrade the Expected Prophecy. I mean... Endless Abyss is okay. Is it really only one more dark? Man. This is such a, like, just sweeper sharp shadow carry. The dark on this, like, doesn't really matter for this run. So at this point, we're probably getting rid of Pestilence. And other non-curse cards. We have an unupgraded Cold Snap. I think I can get rid of Life Tap. I feel fairly confident. We have a good amount of curse cards. Don't know if I need to keep Curse of Shadows. The Shifting Scroll, still probably decent. Malicious Eye could probably go, but man, that feels hard. Fortune Telling. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Thank you, Keybon. Never remove Snap, please. I don't think I'm going to remove the Snaps. I wouldn't want to remove it on this deck anyway. I agree, it is good here. Though, honestly, the amount of Scourge we're going to be applying compared to the amount that we could have from Navalea is kind of low. So maybe we go more in on the Navalea plan. It's so sketchy. If we do run into Thorns, we're still going to need something like this. I think Piercing Howl I should genuinely get rid of. I don't think we need that anymore. Now her deck is thinned out. I want energy and draw. And there's one card that gives both energy and draw. There's also like Bluff. We could take... And then there's Enrage, of course. Then there's the Shifting Scroll. So the Shifting Scroll Cold Snap is what we want. In this case, don't know if we want it straight away. So we want to see Curse of Torment. There's a lot of things that we'd need to see. We only have 2 spells currently. So we actually need to start with 1 in the opening hand for this to work out well. We need Defiled Legacy. Curse of Decay on Navalea. Maybe we actually cheapen it to be the 3-cost version. I know that seems bad, but at least it allows us to play it directly with Defiled Legacy. Yeah, I think Navalea's deck is the one I want to like focus on. Endless Abyss we could take. Things are going to have a lot of HP. We're going to need a lot of AoE. It's actually not even that much dark for the cost. I don't know. Maybe I don't want it at all. Maybe Endless Abyss is a trap. Maybe I should have kept the Pestilence. Zek does need a fairly thick deck. I guess we have Recurring Nightmare for single target, though the only bosses here that matter for single target are like the Count and other stuff. How do you beat the 104 buffer witches, by the way? I assume that we go first. And if we don't, then we just apply... We go through all of their buffer. Deep Dark. Oh, Deep Dark. Not a terrible play for all monsters doubling. That's very expensive, though. I wouldn't want to buy that. I hope so. Me too. Me too. Alright. I think I want a Dark Ritual. I think I want Enrage. I just really do. I really want that to work out. I'm gonna get rid of the transmission. Am I really gonna, like, remove everything? Yeah, it's easy. It's only 2 buffer charges on 4 enemies, times 13. Nothing excessive. Yeah, nothing excessive. Nothing crazy. Just that. As you said. Yeah, Divine Power, still, just in case we run into Dark Immune enemies. Still a good play. Clarity, we're not going to need it late game. Avoidance Collar is very good for survival. But we're here for damage. Oh, this feels like a mistake of a buy. Because it is. Because it is. We're going to save money just in case we get a shop and in case we get Cursed Dagger. I removed and upgraded Divine Power yesterday. It felt really bad. Yeah. I bet. Vaccine. It's still bad. The fact that it doesn't work the first turn you play it, too. I don't know. Maybe we keep it, though, for multiple round fights. Even then, it's just so in the way. I'd rather just see Unholy Storm. Forget about it. We'll get something better. Alright. Then for Navalea, arguably we'd get rid of Helping Hand. Don't want to lose like too much Inspire. Maybe we keep Transmission what it is currently. We upgrade that, and then we do get rid of the Helping Hand. We don't need Warrior cards for anything, so... Well, I guess we could get rid of the Transmission, keep the Helping Hand, then we have better times for Defiled Legacy. I don't know, maybe Defiled Legacy is like a turn 2 play that I should aim for. Anthem of Hope, still important to me. Don't want to get popped in the late game by Dark. Is there any other card I want? guess Amplify on Velarion, right? That was the one other thing that we said we wanted. Well, too bad. Surely we have enough Dark Explosion at this point, right? We got Cold Snap. We can afford a Malicious Eye, right? We got Shifting Scroll, just in case things show up at awkward times. I don't know that Shifting Scroll is that good in this deck that's so full of spells, but it does let us discard the Curse of Torment sometimes. But now we have a Curse of Torment that stays, so like maybe this is less worth it now. Yeah, I know I bought that earlier, but I think that was a mistake. Let's save. Let's just go. This seems weird. And wrong. Maybe I upgrade this transmission. I don't know. If we're having things stick around. Actually, maybe I buy an Expected Prophecy for Velarion. No, we should probably not buy cards that cost energy. In fact, we should only buy things that give Energize. Or energy. As long as you can guarantee Infestation, you should be fine. That's how I'm feeling. Yeah, maybe we just get things that provide us with energy. Because if we play all the cards in our hand, then we're free. I don't really want to buy anything. Screw it. Let's save the game. Let's go. If there's something I forgot, we'll find out very shortly. Oh, we need to remove a card. This is nice. Suffer 5 chill when you play a card. Perfect, perfect. Okay, we'll play this. We've got Bookworm, Scroll of Intellect. And now we begin our draw. We can play multiple cards. We do get to life tap here. It's not an exciting life tap though. Inspire there, very necessary. So as I expected, everything has high dark resist. Yep. Alright. Lower now. Do you have Shifting Scroll on Nav? You know, I don't think I did buy that. I think I opted not to because we only have 2 spells in the deck and I would need the other spell to be in my opening hand. That said, playing it for Cold Snap value, not bad. I guess that would be necessary. I don't know. If I'm making use of Cold Snap, right? I guess I do need it. I don't know. I'm flip-flopping. Flip-flopping between needing it or not. Now Malukah can go first. We can give a transmission to her. And we can give a chill to that guy. And we can play life tap because we get to draw a card. Play a chill on that guy, and you know what? Can just get a bunch of healing. Wow, we got lots of cards. I don't know what I want to do here. I don't really want to play Divine Power. I guess we could Psychic Drain, copy that. That's like something. It's a lot of damage. It's a lot of damage is what it is. Ooh, boy. Oh my gosh. Sure. Welcome to having some dark. That monk's not long for this world. Damn. All that, and we can play Divine Power afterwards? We have the inspiration. I mean, I guess I'll play it if I have it. Oof. Not necessary because you want to get Torment and Graveyard Snap back for free. Have +3 energy for Defiled Legacy, which Crystal, it's not a lot of Scourge. Yeah, that's true. So I guess I should have bought it. I debated buying it. So yeah, I guess we do just want to have it discarded. You're right. For the energy, it's nice. I was getting energy in different ways, but you're right. We could just have it be less expensive. Okay. Should I go back and get that right now? Obviously, we're going to win this fight. Let's go back and get that right now. Yeah, let's quick load. Ooh, this doesn't remember removes. It's kind of annoying. So buy the Shifting Scroll. What did I remove here? At 2 to 3 Amplify, it's more like losing 10 Scourge rather than 3 to 4. I'd say yes. Yeah. Okay, we got rid of the Helping Hand. That's what we got rid of. Right. Okay. Then I believe we upgraded something. We got something. We were just like, oh, right, we wanted to keep energy. We wanted to keep transmissions. So the transmission we had upgraded because we might as well. I guess we could upgrade the Enrage, but it's not really worth it. Could upgrade the Meditate, and that's kind of worth it. More across the Obelisk, yes. Yes. We already have really good energy on Zek, actually. We got rid of this Shifting Scroll on Zek. I think that one is less worth it, because we are just going to play all our cards anyways. So, this one I'm not worried about, actually. In fact, I just find the Shifting Scroll to be annoying. And then Malukah... We said we wanted to get rid of Vaccine, right? Yes. Okay. So now this is more okay. We're more in line with what we want. We got the Dark Ritual here, Dark Ritual there. Okay. The only thing is, Navalea has a thicker deck. We have one more card that we should get rid of. And I don't know what that card should be. Let's see how this goes. Alright, we'll still remove a free card. The Slowdown. Alright, so still a really good hand here. Could get the Shifting Scroll, interestingly. I'm going to take the guaranteed value, though, of Energize. Ooh, Shadow Imbuement. Different cards this time. There's the Defiled... you know what? Already coming in clutch. Defiled Legacy, then Curse of Torment, right? We just have... And we have double Curse of Torment, too. Crazy. Oh my gosh. That's the damage we have already. Whoops, I had to run and leave before you answered. Holy hell, everything has so much HP in this act. Yeah, Madness 18 will do that. Everything is plus 70% HP. Fun fact, I once beat the game with plus 300% HP on top of that. That was a fun run. Okay, so... I mean, I feel like we're just, like, gonna win now. That hand ended up being a lot better. Yeah, being able to get Defiled Legacy off at all on Navalea is just so huge. And the fact that we're able to do it, even though she's our starter, it's kind of crazy. So let's put more Decay on you. Alright, we're not copying a spell anymore. I kind of forgot about that, actually. Maybe I made a mistake here. Whatever, we'll be fine. Tell me she's the best character after that. Oh, funny you say that. I was about to do it too, but I need to figure out the comp. That doesn't sound fun. That sounds like a painful fact. It was actually kind of fun. It was fun to figure out anyways. Also fun. Hello, Unholy Storm. That damage. Oh, boy. Oh, no. Oh, the 350 tar. Oh, no. Oh, Zek didn't even get to go. We're not taking a third Curses of Torment. As fun as that is. I said I was going to take a Mass Dispel if I found one. Do I still believe that? Yes, but only just. Will you ever do a boss guide for the new Act 4? I'd have to think about that one. To be honest, this might... Okay, I don't want this to come off as rude. But I don't think the bosses for the new Act 4 are anywhere close to as difficult as the bosses for the old acts. So, I'm not sure. You did OTK or you played Heiner for your run? I probably played Heiner, and I probably tried to do as much. I don't think OTK was remotely possible for 300% damage, at least at the time. I don't know if new cards have changed that. But yeah, so I don't know. I could potentially think about doing boss guides in general. I mean, doing a boss guide for hand check based on various teams could be very interesting. I feel like if you're able to beat hand check with any of your teams, you will be able to beat any and all of these new bosses. I think that would be true. The bat part. Okay, actually, you know what? I think I know your confusion there. I think I understand that. So, yeah, the count where they have the invincible bats, it's actually on a pattern. So, yeah, that is... Okay, you know what? Maybe I'll do a public service announcement. Maybe I'll just make a quick short or something on the bat. Though, I don't know how, like... how much people want to figure that out. I didn't like spoil it because I didn't want people to like have the boss fight ruined for them in a sense, but once you figure it out, you can get targeting on him by just seeing his pattern. He always moves 2 back and then 1 back. And if you think of back by like going further, like going all the way around in a loop, Bin told me that like that was the pattern and that was way easier for me to understand. I was doing it by colors before. So I was memorizing, like, he swapped basically every other time with the same bat, and then he would switch up the colors that he swapped with, which acts in the same way. But, yeah, just 2 back, then 1 back on the count. That's how you beat him. But yeah, once you understand him, he's more of a gimmick boss and actually a lot easier than all the other bosses. But I also thought, like, when I first fought him, I was like, oh, this guy just, like, breaks so many decks. He's impossible. For a lot of different teams, but that's not the case. He's actually quite possible. I'm debating whether I want this Dispel Magic on Malukah still. We just took Mass Dispel on Velarion. Malukah does need to hit things. Sometimes it's nice, but yeah. The fight before it is a bit confusing with the OG4 and the Queen. Yeah, I mean that one bugged out on me too. Like I don't really know what I want to do there. That one would be a weird one to go over. We could say Vengeance goes on Navalea. I think it's actually time. As great as a card as that is, we don't need it anymore. And then we don't need anything else to be removed here. I think Zek's deck should be relatively consistent, though it's not like the best. It should be relatively fine. So we have the Swamp event. Oh, okay, so this is actually my first time doing the Swamp event. So combat into the mist, charge group on the right, charge group on the left. The left? Okay, so this is just another fight if it's not the event where you get a bunch of experience. That's not bad. I've seen a lot of bug reports about it too. Yeah, I bet. It was weird that like just the enemies didn't come out. So yeah, we aren't fast enough, by the way. We do need to be faster. Ooh, with Defiled Legacy, no, we have life tap, so we're fine. So, Tome of Intellect here, still. We could grab the Shifting Scroll. Okay, this is like the time where it comes into play, right? Now we get rid of the Shifting Scroll. This is like exactly what Kevon was talking about. where now we have the Defiled Legacy, and we can play this for 2. We don't even need to overcharge it. I can, because Decay falls off at end of turn, so might as well. Who's got the Shadow Resist? This bird, for some reason. Alright, we'll play it for 3. Oh, we could have played it for 4. No! I'll play it for 1, 2 here. Why not? Alright. Can't really meme since you need your 15 cards to be effective. It's sad, but when you build for Defiled Legacy, you have to focus on it specifically or everything else falls apart. All these characters, max perk points. Oh yeah, 100%. Playing on max perk points on Madness 18, or honestly like Madness 16 or higher, I would consider to be just challenge runs. Unfortunately, this Bookworm's going to do nothing. We do our 2 books, despite having a thick deck. So we need energy there. Definitely need energy there. We can play the Blood Bargain, Curse of Decay. It's not terrible. Oh, everybody's already got negative resist though. So we don't really need anything else. Other than popping Dark. Guess I'll draw, see what we get. Life Surge, fantastic. Malukah, have that energy. The perks are in the description if you want. I also went over them at the start of yesterday's video. I'll go over them really quickly here, just so you can see what they are. But I'm not going to go over anything too crazy. We do have Velarion with Dark Explosions deals 35% more damage. Then everybody's applying +1 more Dark. So we have the Inspire perk on Velarion as well. That was very helpful for the early game. We also have Bless Doesn't Fall Off. Honestly, entirely unnecessary on this run. I thought I was going to need to rely on Bless on some fights more in case I ran into like Dark Immune enemies. Oh god, the page is bugging out. No, and the escape button's broken again? Oh my god. Save turn. Quick load turn. Ugh. I hate when that happens. Sorry, UI bugs out sometimes. And then, still, I guess we'll do the dangerous thing. Go over the perks here. And then we'll go over the perks here. Don't want to go into things too deeply. I think that's like when it starts to bug out. But yeah, sorry if that's not as good of a detailed overview. I just don't want the game to bug out right now. Okay. So, Giant Dark Explosion. Giant Dark Explosion. Don't have the thing that we need, but that's a lot of damage. And then get rid of his evasion. It doesn't really matter. They're all dead. I guess we could Divine Power. Right now we're doing great. Honestly, I feel like there are way too many things going on in this game to try to learn here. Oh yeah, I don't think this is a good... Like, unless you have climbed pretty high in Madness levels, I don't think this is a great place to learn. Unfortunately. Though I will try to answer questions to the best of my ability. +1 Scourge actually looks so much... Like... Actually is so much more Scourge than it looks like. Yeah, when you were doing AoE Scourge especially, right? I think so too. Wow. We just need to draw more cards here. We have the energy. I wonder if we can actually win. Do get to draw again. I guess we'll pop Dark there. More Scourge damage there is pretty good. I guess this guy's just dead. No, he's not. He's not dead. He lives. Crazy. Shadow Imbuement will get him dead. Probably shouldn't have played it. Probably should have healed up Zek. Just in case you run into Thorns later. Another Scorching Shadows here. Not purple. So probably not going to take. I think Shadow Binding is not something we need. Yeah. It's just not going to do enough for us. Okay, skip out everything there. Key, use the key, go into the cemetery, go down. We're going to get items here. Rare equipment shop. With a discount, we could potentially find Cursed Dagger here. Ooh, you have 29 speed because of the chaotic wind? Wow. That's a fast boy. You get +1 on Defiled, +1 on Torment, +1 on the first overcharge. Same for the second proc on +3 from the Aura of Despair. In reality, it's like +6. I'm not even counting the amps. Yeah, I think once Scourge starts stacking, that's when it'll matter, right? I don't think it feels good until the stack, probably. Got the Defiled Legacy. I think I'd rather have the Purple Scroll of Intellect, though. If we pull off Defiled Legacy, it's nice, but, I guess we're saying we just draw a Cold Snap. Just draw a Cold Snap, no big deal. Darn. No luck. Maybe the Endless Bag on Navalea would be good. We heal up so much. It's so good. I guess like Anthem of Hope, maybe. My Blood Bargains really aren't going to do a whole lot. But like, they'll make me feel a little bit better. Yeah, Anthem... I guess we'll play Mass Dispel and we can just... Oh, we have to slow down quite a few people. I think we actually have to slow down like Fake Evelyn here. Fake Evelyn's terrifying. Extra chill there. For the next turn. We probably don't have to stop anybody though, because we're just gonna win. Maybe Yang Ritual doubling Healing Rain is the way. I don't know if that's right at all. Nah, that probably doesn't feel right. We need Vulnerable. Right, we don't have nearly the same damage as before, because we don't have Scourge on everybody. That's okay. I kind of want to play as the underdog here. We do have to slow this guy down. We don't have enough chill to do that. Okay, so you just have to be chilled like that. I'm gonna go with Divine Power here on Zek. I think that's gonna be nice. Not getting Unholy Storm on Malukah definitely makes a big difference too. 29, it's more than heavily. Yeah, it feels really bad. Personally, I would have swapped out Unholy Blight for Orb of Despair in her trait. Makes no sense to me. And why does Unholy Blight make you have 4 duality parks? Yeah, I don't know why. Like, that one is weird. I assume they, like, saw some data and they're like, oh, this one gets used less. I assume that was the case. But it's super weird. Okay, as far as copying cards here goes, I think we like Black Death as a copy. I'll play the Mana Gem. Curse of Torment will make somebody take a lot of dark damage. I guess ideally you. And then you probably just don't need to be in the pool anymore. Whoa, you have a lot of shadow resistance because you didn't die right there. That's not what I was expecting. Alright, we've already drawn through. So we didn't get Infestation. It is one of the downsides of not getting either of our fortune tellings or anything. It's unlikely, but definitely likely enough to happen at some point. Okay. Yeah, we could probably do this. That's fair. 10 Dark Explosion does the job there. That guy's dead for sure. We don't have any Cold Snap value, but we do get to slow this guy down. Okay, 2-round fight. Not the bad. Is the resistance in the top left base UI? I don't recall seeing that at all. Maybe I'm spending too much time reading right now. It is in the base UI, yeah. This is something you can always see. I've never in my life taken Mage Duality and Unholy Blight together, like ever. Yeah, same. Because you're playing for Scourge, you want the +3 charges of Aura of Despair. Yeah, 100%. I agree. Like, it's super weird to me as well. I don't think there's like a single reason to. Oh my gosh, the damage. We should let Velarion go just to heal up. Uh-oh. Velarion doesn't get to go. There he goes. Pop the leech. Cool. We got him. Get him? Hey, got him. Okay. So yeah, something you can always take a look at. Deep Darkness doesn't look that crazy in this scenario, does it? It is a curse spell though. It's one of the better curse spells for us. It's also the only time you can really take Deep Darkness. So we don't need Scorching Shadows on Navalea. That would get in the way. We don't need any of this other stuff. All those other cards are unnecessary. Darn. Not what we wanted. This is like a time where I really need energy on Velarion. I would love to take Sapphire Ring. Similarly, we need energy on Navalea. I'd love to take Sapphire Ring for her, but we can't. It's not something we can do. Then Count's Cloak would be fun. It's an armor we could buy. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to say no to all of these items once again. Loot, get 2,000 gold. Well. I mean, honestly, the Archmage book might be better for us here, but we're definitely taking the dark one. I can't help myself with that. And then Count's Cloak could go on somebody. Maybe on Malukah? I mean, it's good enough on resistances. Then sometimes applying the leech will be good. This is pretty cool. Sapphire and Navalea would be nasty, but you can't drop Forest Crown, sadly. Yeah, we really can't afford to drop Forest Crown. I know. It'd be so good for her, though. Ugh. We need the speed on her as well, so we can't take, like, Count's Cloak on her. We could take it on him, but then he does damage to himself. So really, like, the best target is likely Malukah. Having Dark transform to Poison's funny. Also unnecessary. Shoot. Skill Handbook could be good. Maybe we'll just up like the Dimensional Crystal. That's just funnier. Advanced Handbook wouldn't be bad. Go with the run. I'll keep trying to get good enough so I can understand what you're doing. Have a good day all. Yeah, if you have any other questions, I will try to answer. But I hope you have good luck on your runs. And hope you can join in again at some point. I'm glad the beginner's guide was helpful. By the way, sorry, if you're still here, there are ranking videos that I've done. They're live streams with GA. He is another very good player at this game. And we rank all the items and all the cards. Now, they are like an hour and a half long each. For each like section. I do plan on making shorter videos of them sometime later, so you might be able to wait for that, but I've been saying that for a year now, so good luck. But if you want to see what our thoughts are on certain cards, like we kind of go into slightly why we think some are much better than others. So yeah. GA is basically the GOAT of ATO. GA is really great. I hope that he does more videos. I imagine he'll probably do a video for both Velarion and Nevermore. But yeah, GA is great. Dimensional Crystal versus Handbook. I think Handbook is like the more sensible play since what we need right now is energy. But this isn't even a skill. Nah, gotta be dimensional. Alright. So we can forage to get stuff. What? Don't remove crystal. I know. Look, I realize how much stacking of Scourge that it's going to be able to allow us. I was just thinking right now energy would be nice. Could take a remove. Could forage. Let's just forage. I just want to see this stuff. Give me the money. Give me the shards. Give me a shop. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. Wait, don't we already have the dark one? We already have the dark one. Let's get more shops. Let's get crazier. It's probably better on Navalea than any other character on your team right now. No. No, definitely not. Malukah with Unholy Storm definitely is better. You could make an argument for Zek, but that's gonna change. So I don't know about that one. Discard the Curse of Torment. Now, unfortunately, the whole enemy team got to go first because this guy's dumb and slows a random hero by 4. So Navalea got slowed there. That said, we can recover from such situations because we are great. Navalea can have a lot of energy. Zek can have Inspire. What if we get another dark one? That's exactly what I'm fishing for. You caught me. That's entirely what I want to see. What's funny is we actually don't really care about weak at all. Like, that's just a-okay to us. Fanaticism, sure. What do you do? Damage by others, apply mark and stuff? Whatever, man. I don't care about your silliness. Life Surge. I guess we don't want the monk to go. The monk would actually be like the scariest thing. We got more leech again. Got some mass dispel to do. Guess I could have done courage first. Would have made a lot more sense. But here we are. Okay. So yeah, I mean, fortune telling Zek makes a ton of sense. Get rid of the Curse of Torment. We do just like want to see our curses. He's got 7 Inspire. That's too much Inspire. We got the Yang Ritual. Okay. Yeah. Something like to keep in mind is we're not all in on a particular strategy here. So we have a lot of leeway. Now, in this case, we are going to pump Zek up with Divine Power. Just so we can get through the block. Otherwise, I would try to avoid doing that. But, oh well. Oh right, and things pop at 34 now too. That's a tiny bit tricky. Alright, we have less draw now too. Oh man, anything that draws on Zek would be the best thing we could get. Maybe even over Dimensional Crystal? Maybe. No. Yeah, maybe. Depending. Yeah, if we get draw on Zek, I think I take it over Dimensional Crystal. Genuinely. Okay, so some things have high dark resist. That thing is not the monk. So we get to copy this, then get to copy that. The monk is the only thing that needs to die this turn, but we have Scorching Shadow for that. And then we got a good triple darkness on the monk, maybe. Ooh, they're dead. Or make his deck smaller. Yeah, we could do that too, but I don't like doing that. Because then you have to like go through the whole idea of filtering through his deck, like to overdraw. Yeah, exactly. You have to scribe aggressively since drawing the infestation guarantees your whole deck. Yeah, exactly. You have to do that, and honestly, I just don't want to take the time to do that if I'm being real. Like, the only reason I'm not is just because like that takes so much time. Not like that much time, but like it's just like, I don't know. I enjoy also letting enemies do things occasionally. So like I'm kind of being laissez-faire with this. If it happens, it happens. Like I don't think it's going to cause us to lose. And if it does, then it's kind of interesting. It's good to know. I respect it. Thanks. Hey, Monogem, Defiled Legacy. Curse of Torment. This guy's super dead, but whatever. So good. Vampiric Tutor. I mean, it's not wrong. The correct Divine Guidance. Endless Abyss on Navalea. Funny. Entrench, no. I mean, Vampiric Tutor or Meditate. One of those two is probably right. I think we actually really like Vampiric Tutor. It draws us straight to Curse of Decay. We also like Meditate a lot. Don't need the rest of it. Arguably, I could grab the Shadow Binding, but nah. Okay. Sadly, not the items we're looking for. None of these are what we want. We are level 5, though. Oh, gosh. Let's grab the Unholy Blight. Let's wait on some other people. Let's grab the Absolute Darkness so we can get more Dark Explosion early. Enter. Oh, we should actually, yeah, because we want to wait until we get the loot and scoot here. In case we can manipulate it a tiny bit. Exotic Equipment Shop. We're going to keep going for it. Playing, getting dark every time we play a spell. Tiny bit spooky. Alright, this guy went stealth, but we mark him, so he's no longer stealthed. Gosh, Asmodee's just getting better and better every patch. That's something Wolfie couldn't have done. Take this. We'll give energy. Curse of Decay. Okay. So a lot of things have good resistances here. We know Grizzle is not that scary. She's not like the other witch that we'd have to be more concerned about. This guy is pretty spooky. We do need to be somewhat concerned about him. This guy's got a lot of resistance, so we'll put Decay on him in case we don't get Decay with Leechy Boy here. Get our Bookworm, Scroll of Intellect. Hey, we got Fortune Telling. So that is a beautiful draw. We get our Unholy Storm, and then we want to find Fortune Telling on Malukah as well. It's fairly likely we'll find it. We're not guaranteeing it or anything. Get more Decay going there. Get Leech going here. And I suppose I'll pop Leech here. Oh, right, we had draw. Alright, I mean, their resistances are all high. Oh, actually, she might survive. I was gonna say they're all low enough for us, but, like, not exactly. Okay. We will copy Unholy Storm here. Still a lot of damage. We're still doing a ton. Okay. We've got Yang Ritual. We can do Healing Rains. Healing Rain. Oh my goodness. Alright, Malukah. Carry the run. We don't even care that we're playing so many spells. It simply doesn't matter. Zach just destroyed them. Here, have a giant 700 damage Dark Explosion. You can have a 450 damage Dark Explosion. Beautiful. You see what I'm saying, though? Like, why would we try so hard when we can just have everything we want anyways? Upgraded Master Spell? I mean, it saves us shards if we're gonna keep Master Spell at all. So I'll take it for now. I'm not happy about it. I'd rather not have 2 Master Spells in the deck, but it's fine. Okay. We got Terror Ring as well. That's very funny. And another Dimensional Crystal. This is the most Dimensional Crystals. Second Curse in Val's deck? Yeah, pretty much. This is a joke. I mean, the Endless Bag's really good here. Drawing 5 on Vel is nice. You could have gotten 4 Dimensional Crystals. Yeah, overcharged. Yeah, we could have gotten 4 corrupted Dimensional Crystals this run. That is correct. I like, do I take this Cloud Song? What does this do for me? I kind of want to take it on Navalea. I kind of do. I guess we'll take the Endless Bag. I was saying a 5-1 would be nice. So, drawing 5 there on Velarion is pretty good. Especially now we add more curses to the deck. This is crazy. I've never seen this before. The same 4 purple epics in one run. Yeah, I agree. This seed is crazy. For anyone who wants this seed, here it is. RFS2838. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. So we're not buying Cloud Song here because we simply don't need it. Let's take a look. What am I looking for? Excuse me. Armors and or maybe we could pick up another dark one. Let's take a look, see what we get at the weapons section. Unlikely to succeed. Yeah, we failed, so it's gonna be bad. Let me guess, Curse Dagger? No. Quick load. Oh, I made the save at the shop, so we actually didn't buy the upgraded Endless Bag. That's unfortunate. Well, whatever. Let's look through accessories. See what we get. Dark one the second. Yeah, exactly. Critical failure? Is that because we didn't buy Endless Bag? Oh, fascinating. I didn't know items you took also affected it. Oh. So, do we want the Vitality and the Inspire? I think so. Then we'll still look at accessories. If there is Dimensional Crystal in the accessory pile, I'm going to cry. It'd be so funny, though. Assassin's Tools. Not for us. So we know that we get a success here. Do we get like a critical success if we do it this way? The odds are low. But not impossible. Mirror of Cassandra. Oh, that's actually so good. On Navalea, that's actually 2 purple Tome of Intellects. I know. We could check every pile. I would take this on Navalea. I know Dimensional Crystal is really good. And I know we kind of ruined the value of stacking Scourge there. But yeah, let's check for purple dark run one, just in case. I know. Oh man, the reaction is funny. Let's check for the dark one. Let's see. Lightbringer. No chance. Okay. I don't know. What could we find in the armor section that would interest me at all? Let's take a look. Sorry, I'm doing a lot of repeats here. But this is kind of fun. This is what we saved our level ups for. A purple Count's Cloak. It gives a heck of a lot of resistances and then 6 times a turn. Honestly, that's kind of good. Kevon, you really don't want me to take that mirror, right? You lose half your Scourge by taking Mirror. It's so sad. Yeah, but we get infinite Inspire and Energize, which I guess we already kind of have, so maybe it's not that good. And you don't even need another tome. It's true. We probably don't need another tome. You know what? Here, Kevon, just for you. Let's take Count's Cloak. Any mods you would recommend? I've seen them, but never tried them. Yes. I would recommend a lot of Bin's mods. Bin is a fantastic creator. If you just want to play the game and have some quality of life mods, the quick save mod, I actually have it linked in the description, is the one that I'm using here to get these buttons. It is very nice quality of life to be able to save the game and then quick load at any point in time. This will allow you to mid-combat on certain turns, save, and then get it. Then move on. But yeah, Bin has all sorts of hero mods. Like if you want like some crazy stuff, I've played a number of the mods on this channel. I do believe that anything I have on this channel in the playlist for live, it should show, it should say modded. So you can do a quick check of the mods that I've at least played myself that way. We'll look at this other rare equipment shop, I guess. Sure, why not? Purple Dark one, come on. I'm trying. This guy's really spooky, right? He does a super high amount of damage. Does a decent amount of damage. We have good resists on our characters. Not too bad, though. Okay. Ooh, we got our shifting scroll. So let's get the Curse of Torment already away. Bookworm. We're gonna get the Scroll of Intellect. Draw. Shadow Imbuement, why not? Inspire. Ah. Didn't quite get the cards we wanted. Do get a Curse of Torment here. Nobody has highest Shadow Resist, so it's like not really a problem for us. Yeah, our problem on Navalea is we just don't have enough draw. Okay, I'll give it a look. Yeah, all Extreme Corruptors is coded. All Extreme Corruptors is not something you should do unless you've been playing this game at the highest difficulty and finding it too easy. It is not balanced in like a fair way in any sense. But it can be very fun. Oh, we really just need Energize. Right, because we're going to have Infinite Inspire. So Energize is the name of the game. And then don't really care about the Scourge stacking right now. Guess we'll get rid of all of these because we want to see something better. Malukah does need to go first. We don't even get to draw through our whole deck. The weapon console opens up for me. The quick save mod doesn't load. Any idea what could have gone wrong? You might need Obelisk Essentials right now. I'm not sure. You shouldn't, but sometimes it goes back and forth between needing that. You can always message Bin about it. He's in my Discord if you want to add him, or he should also be in the Across the Obelisk Discord, and I think there's like a mod channel there. You can probably just go there, actually. Alright, we've got Unholy Storm. That's probably just going to do all the damage we needed to do. This guy could be vulnerable to Dark, I suppose. And we can Unholy Storm again. The Dark damage is getting out of control. One, two, three. Alright, now, just in case, I guess we'll fortune telling here. Yeah, I guess that could have a play. Oh, wow. Cursomancy. There's no like way I can play this otherwise, but it's fine. Thanks. He's indeed in the ATO Discord. You know he's been promoted to moderator, by the way? Yes, I do know that. I congratulated him on that earlier. Apparently it doesn't really mean too much, but you know what? At least he's being recognized. Alright, Siphon Life is a fun card. Maybe this is like the card I spend energy on for Velarion. I kind of forgot this was a card. There's probably all sorts of crazy combos I'm not doing with Velarion that I could do. The third snap seems so unnecessary though. It's not even going to be that good on Zek. Actually, I'm just not going to take it. It thickens our deck too much. That's definitely the correct play to not take here. Emerald Staff. Nothing we want. He's literally carrying the entire community by himself. You're still my favorite, don't worry. So yeah, very deserved. Yeah, he is. Bin Bin is awesome. We love Bin Bin. It's definitely the bad play to take the third snap. I agree. But it is funny to have multiple snaps. Yeah, Zek just needs a thinner deck for the way that we're playing. Doctor, it's been a while. Give me your bag. Give me energy. Do we want more shards and gold? Probably could just take care of injury right now. You're telling me another free Curse of Torment is worse than a Curse of Blood? Yeah. That does sound crazy when you say it out loud like that. But that requires me drawing it in a very specific order. And actually, like, what I'm really saying is we need to just remove some cards from Zek's deck. I'm not saying that the Cold Snap is worse than all the other cards in the deck right now, just that Zek's deck is too thick. Yeah, that's really all it is. Clarity should never be needed again. Speaking of which, that's the spell. We can get rid of that one. And then, what do we do for Navalea? What should I do? I still don't hate the Bookworm. We like the Cold Snap. The Dark Ritual, still very good. Tome of Intellect is still kind of carrying. This Transmission could probably go. Though energy from Navalea is very good. We actually might want to just change the Transmission over to the Energized version. No, let's try getting Curse Decay up as much as possible. Save game. Navalea, as we know, senses an evil presence. We can take precautions. Exhaust is bad right now. Blood is bad right now. He doesn't need the Scroll of Intellect. Yeah. Where's the best place to find the mod, or is all the mods on the Discord? The best place is the Thunder Store, I believe. But I think you can find the mods through links on the Discord as well. I do have a link in my description to this Quality of Life mod, the quick save one. So we Shadow Imbuement, do this, Book of Stuff, draw. Ooh. Eh? We're not gonna be able to draw it. We need draw. Yeah, draw rather than Dimensional Crystal would be better for us. Genuinely. That is one thing I haven't seen a lot of on this run. Any of those normally really great items that draw us cards. Vampiric Tutor. Take the Curse of Decay. Bookworm, Scroll of Intellect. Good thing we had more. Energy is going to be needed on just about everybody. Play our Curse of Decay on, I don't know, any of them. We have to take out every single boss here. Unholy Storm is going to do a huge amount of work. We're going to get rid of Divine Power. It might be in what might be one of the craziest plays that you shouldn't do, but we do it because it makes sense in this exact run where we want Darkness to do more of our damage. Oh, I shouldn't have played that all increased, should I? We definitely have to last more than one turn here, I think. We shouldn't be able to OTK. Unless I'm severely underestimating, but I think without Defiled Legacy, it's basically impossible. I've been wrong before, though. Curse Torment we can get rid of. We got Infestation, so we kind of draw through the whole deck. Anyways, I guess I'd rather have this stuff. So, Yeah, Unholy Storm. Pretty good. Oh, we only got the one proc of Black Deck. That was a mistake for sure then. Should have played that slightly differently. Dark Explosion, Dark Explosion. Okay. And then... Bam. Cool. There's so many procs going on here. Dang, that's damage. Without Defiled, it's not the easiest, no? Yeah, without Defiled, I don't think we'll get there. But at the same time, like, it's not like we'll do 0 damage either. Curse of Torment. I mean, not a bad one either to copy over here. Get these guys in the middle doing more. We have a Deep Darkness for anybody who gets to a sufficiently high amount of dark. Should happen eventually. That was an 800 damage explosion. Not terrible. Curse of Darkness, pretty good for when we're playing curses, which is going to be a lot of the time here. Deep Dark on this guy. That was a good chunk of damage. Navalea could have Energize, I suppose. We really are just going through the full deck. Gold Snap, this Curse of Torment. That's going to help us wipe out that dude. Scourge can now stack, right? So I guess, yeah, before we do anything else, we'd like to get more Scourge built up on the most alive guy there is. So Black Death does a lot there. Not quite as much as we need. Alright, he does die. And then he doesn't quite die because we don't have any burn on him. Well, well, well. Do these guys have any, like, dark specific counters? I don't think so. I think Navalea just wipes the floor with them, though. You're serious? You still have a Curse of Shadow in your deck? And you're skipping snaps? I'm speechless. This has to be Rage Bait. Well, I just need to get rid of a bunch of cards. I was just hoping to get more stuff as fast as possible, but... You know, it also is kind of funny. I can't deny I have maybe a sort of twisted pleasure in making choices that you don't necessarily agree with. There's something fun about it. So, here... I mean, this Curse of Torment, like, let's just go all the way. Ah, that was a big dark explosion. I bet it must be fun, yeah. Yeah. No snaps for Kevon. No snaps for Kevon. It's definitely very fun, honestly. You should try it sometime, Kevon. Now, if we lower our life here, we just come right back. Get him up to 109 Frost. We've got him beat so many different ways. I could even draw to probably win with Velarion. Dark Explosion. Try what? Skipping the best mage card in the game? Hey, it's kinda good because of the context surrounding it. If cold spells were worse, it would be a little bit worse too. But Winter Orb plus the Scourge being useful does make it really good. Now, Enrage is something I'm happy to see on Navalea. More energy, more draw. Omniscience, probably not going to be a take. Let me skip here. Yeah, Enrage is great. Imagine if I skipped Enrage. Oof. Ooh, that would be exciting. Alright, Fountain Pen. That's actually going to be super helpful. More draw is exactly what we ordered. That's great. Kingmaker, I mean, one of the best defensive rings in the game. I can't see us needing it, though. I really hope we don't need it. We actually do like the 2 speed for Zek. We like the purple Count's Cloak on Navalea, or on Malukah. Yeah, I mean, if Zek does die somehow, Malukah can carry. That's for sure. I think the rest of these are skips. We found a lot of shops so far. Electricity manual, still wondering why it exists. You can't. I know. Electricity manual is still very good though. You physically can't skip Enrage. It's the only truly unskippable card in the game. Yeah, it's really hard to skip any of those energy draw cards. Like upgraded Meditate that gives you energy. Also really good. Yeah, those 2 cards are just really, really good. They're very hard to skip. It's hard to come up with a reason to skip them. I'm sure I could do it given enough time, though. So that guy's very fast. Oh, I'm worried because these like are all really fast dudes. Let's go here. Another exotic equipment shop. Oh, heck yeah. Noxious Parasites? Whatever. Please don't slow down Navalea. I hope they just don't, like, kill me. We have good armors. Okay. Didn't kill me. They could have killed Velarion there, apparently. Spooky. Why do enemies have 25 speed now? I don't understand. It's not fair. Do we take the shifting scroll and hope to draw Cold Snap? I don't know. I don't really like that plan. Ooh. Play this card. We could draw the Cold Snap more often if we do this sort of play. Come on. Ah, there's Defiled Legacy. We do get the Defiling. It actually doesn't give us any more speed. We're gonna full heal. It's all fine. What a good full heal. What a fantastic character Velarion is. We still have Life Surge for whatever reason, but honestly, I'm not even upset with it. Guess we want to like psychically drain a lot of other characters. They got a lot of leech on us. That's impressive. Cold Snap, Blood Bargain. Might as well play more cards here. Guess I'll get our energy back. Then snap the vampire. Cool, we're full health. I like what I see here. We do Unholy Storm, they probably all die. Guess I should have drawn a little bit further once again. My impatience is getting the better of me. Yang Ritual, I mean... Oh my gosh, the damage. Oh, it's so good. Purple Scorching Shadows! Yes! Yes! It's right next to Endless Abyss and I don't even care. Ooh. Just throwing it here. Okay, quick tips, for example, here, if you take Shifting Scroll first, you basically draw 2 cards instead of 1 with Intellect. You get 2 cards out of your deck instead of 1, which is better. Yes, but that's only assuming that you want to not draw the Curse, and you want to draw exactly the Cold Snap. Either way, it's the same amount of cards in my deck that I kind of want to see. Or rather, it's a difference of cards that I want to see. I don't think it's... You're right in terms of saving energy. And then also, if we don't have Defiled Legacy in hand, it is probably just better. So yeah, I think you're right. I think that's true. On re-examination. It's pretty much always better. Ooh. Last hope. Oh, imagine how mad you would be, though, if I put a last hope in our deck. Oh. It could be so good. Alright, Archmage Voke on Malukah. Probably not that exciting. You dig one more, which also gets one more chance of Defiled. Yeah, exactly. Right. Like, if you don't have Defiled in hand, if you do have Defiled in hand, it's the same card efficiency-wise in terms of the cards I want to draw. But if you don't have Defiled in hand, then yeah, it's better to do the Shifting Scroll. Like, guaranteed. And then even if you do have Defiled in hand, it's not like it's worse to do Shifting Scroll, because it can save you the energy on Cold Snap and stuff, depending on how you want to do it. So, yeah. Either way there, it is probably the correct choice in pretty much every circumstance. So many items, so many things I don't want. We could have had like 5 Stainless Cuirasses as well. Would have been good for survival. We could have had a purple Archmage book. I can't believe I'm not running purple Archmage on like people that I want draw. Get a discount here. Requires a little bit of our health, but who cares? We get to upgrade cards. Upgrading cards. Look at this, Curse of Shadows. Okay, we actually want Recurring Nightmare upgraded. This is fairly important for us to have a single target damage dark card. Upgrade the Energize. Don't think that we want Shifting Scroll in our opening hand. Once your deck is 15, it's going to be better for sure. Our deck is 15 on Navalea. Our deck is 15. Basset's Grace, because we don't have any Scry, and because Navalea goes first, Basset's Grace doesn't impact our card draw. So, Navalea's deck has been 15, until, like, we just took this other Enrage. Could potentially get rid of a Mana Gem. It doesn't draw cards, right? I guess we'd get rid of Life Tap in that case. We could get rid of this Curse of Decay. It's possible getting rid of the Curse of Decay is the correct thing to do. Siphon Life, I definitely not like super excited by for Velarion. Don't want to upgrade it. I'd remove Ritual personally. That makes sense. I've been wanting Velarion to do more. But I can't argue with that logic. We do need Energize still, is our one issue. So I'd rather remove energy on Navalea than remove energy on everybody else. Decay gives you a second play if you open Torment. Yeah, exactly. That's the nice part about Decay. I would actually rather get rid of Shadow Imbuement, but I think having her do Dark is part of the theme, so I don't really want to do that. Vampiric Tutor is a thing. I mean, this could just be Energized now. It's like has no reason to be Inspire ever. Yeah, Imbuement is the way for sure. Yeah. But like, we can't get rid of it. It's too fun for the run. Like, it's definitely the worst in terms of pulling off our combo of any of the cards that we have left. And then I think, yeah, either Imbuement or Dark Ritual, but like we need the Energize, so yeah. Yeah, it's just like something we have to live with. Let's upgrade this Curse of Shadows. Do shadow damage one more time. And then Malukah, is there ever like a time where Black Karma is going to need to stick around in the deck? Maybe. Wow, we've upgraded so many cards and we still have more to go. Guess we'd like to see 6 spells. Wait, there's probably only 4 spells in the entire deck. Yeah. Oh, but I guess if we do the 3, it doesn't... Whatever, we don't care about life lost. Not for him. Yeah, we're gonna have to figure out what card to get rid of for Navalea. It's not gonna be an easy choice for me. Let's be honest, being able to resolve a double full legacy proc on Navalea without going first, without a scout, is never gonna happen with without a Christmas Miracle, especially if she's on speed control duty. Yeah, right? Like, it's so hard to make it happen. Like, I want to believe. Guess we'll upgrade Siphon Life, because I don't really have anything else I care about upgrading. We're already pretty full on life. Could go more in Rage. Another Monogem. Hey, I've got a question to ask. Okay, yeah. I see that when you're doing combat, there's an indicator at the top that says you'll get better % rewards if you beat them in a few turns. What does the plus X card tiers mean? It doesn't seem to be a rarity. So yeah, there is a whole system in the game. It's actually like quite complex. Different fights in the game are going to give you different tiers of reward, which lock certain types of rarities, like in terms of how common they are or not. So like, generally speaking, as you go throughout the game, the rarity will increase on cards because of that system. So getting card tiers 2 rewards ahead is going to make it more likely that you see those higher rarity, like better cards. But I think there's like 14 different like levels to the card tier rarity system. Maybe not quite that many, but there's a lot of different tiers. So it's actually complex. Upwind I don't want to do with Belfior. I'm not going to do that. So, yeah, it mostly helps with score. Though on Madness 18, you'll notice that mine says we get an excellent performance no matter what. Madness 18, due to the modifier, was it Equalizer, right? Yeah, all thermometer combat rewards are equalized to great performance in the same combat. So this can be both good and bad. It's bad in the sense that if you're finishing on excellence, you would get better score, rewards, and everything else by finishing faster. It's good in the sense that now on Madness 18, I no longer need to play like fast teams in order to get the best score, which is actually just really cool. So yeah, we'll do the shifting scroll play because Kevon was correct. I guess like now we have 2 cards we could potentially see. So yeah, we'll enrage, we'll grace, enrage. Hey, there's the Defiled Legacy. It's actually not that unlikely to do multiples, but this is pretty good. Okay, most resistance is there. Oh, you don't want to play at all. I guess we do want to do this then. This is hilarious. Hey, we got the double Defiled Legacy proc. It's actually kind of bad. It lowered one of our things. Christmas Miracle, here it is. Upwind. My favorite. Right, okay, makes sense. So it's kind of a hidden system. I'm currently doing a run with beginner builds, and they kick the absolute ass compared to the starter decks. Yeah. I'm glad you're having fun with that. Or I hope you're having fun with that. Hope it didn't make it too easy. 7 decay on everybody? Oh my gosh, the Curse of Decay doesn't even do anything anymore. We just killed Belfior with an 800 damage Dark Explosion. Whoopsie daisies. Okay, I have a certain card I want to see here now. Guess we'll look for it. We'll do this. We'll heal. We'll have extra heals. Give energize there, though I suspect Zek's not going to need a turn. Okay, the Amplify. So now that Scourge can stack... don't get to see it. Dark stacks too fast. Well, Healing Rain. Cool. This Dark Explosion's insane. Yeah, Defiled Legacy applies decay. Yeah, it does. Ooh. Can I skip it? I could skip it. It's so skippable. I'll take the Winter Orb. Or the Cold Snap, just for you. We skip all Cold Snaps. I gotta throw Kevon a bone sometime. Sometime we gotta do that. Not always, but in this case I'll do it. I'll take it for now. Okay, so we are extremely strong. Curse of Decay, like, really shouldn't matter ever. Siphon Life is just here to be funny. We aren't really doing anything with Velarion's deck. It kind of makes me sad. One way we could make Navalea's deck better is by getting rid of Dark Ritual. We could also get rid of Shadow Imbuement, but let's try to get rid of Dark Ritual. Let's make this as thin as humanly possible. And now we have a 15 card deck. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have 4 in draws. We have 1 card that innately draws, but we have a card that puts a card in our deck that also draws. So it kind of still counts as a draw. So we have 5 draws essentially. Guaranteed. Plus books also draw for us. So we have 7 draws with Navalea's starting deck. So we're actually not too unlikely to be able to pull off at least a Curse of Torment. Technically, since you don't have a guaranteed upgrade for the boss, it's not that good. But thank God you didn't skip it. I think somebody in this chat was trying to make me mad. I have no proof of who it could be. I mean, that someone in the chat's definitely me. Alright, so let's take Zek's option here. We went through so many shops. I wish I still had the 5 endless bag on Velarion, but we make do. So this fight's interesting. I think because Malukah is gonna be a big part of it, we can maybe enjoy it here. Curse of Torment goes away. We got the Cold Snap, but we don't have any other books to play, so sadly we're not going to get a Defiled Legacy on this fight. At least not on a boss. Definitely not on somebody who matters. I should probably like save this Curse of Torment, honestly. The 7 Inspire on everybody is hilarious to me. That's way too much Inspire. Scroll. Okay, who could be talking about, Kevon? I don't know. Who could you be talking about? Yeah. Definitely gonna be out of energy somewhat. Okay, I guess at least Velarion's giving energy. Alright. The resistances are all still pretty low. Except for Reginald's. So keep popping. I do want to play Meditate. We could play an Amplify here. We can play a Meditate and Meditate. And we can do a Scroll of Intellect. Did not get Unholy Storm. Unfortunate. However, probably can wipe out somebody. Surely Magnus dies here to the dark. There she is. Alright. Cool. Pretty good opening hand. Oh boy, this Curse of Torment's really good. We actually do spend some energy on it. Scourge stacks. So we spend even more energy on it. What the hell happened to her? Oh, she disappears behind other people if you don't have the... Oh, I see. Okay, I didn't realize that's how that worked. There, she's back. Now I get it. I didn't get it before. Last Necron, I literally had 7 so cold steps. How do you get the card numbers down at the bottom? Oh, that is a UI option. In settings somewhere. Activate keyboard shortcuts. You just check the box next to that, and you can get the numbers. It's nice for playing cards when you have to do repeat actions. I like clicking and dragging. It's definitely like not the quickest way to do things. Okay, we draw. Okay, she still has all that burn, which is good. Wouldn't want her to lose the burn. Still want to draw a little bit further for us. Guess we'll Black Death now. Draw. The Scorching Shadow's purple. It's here. Still looking for the other card. Curse of Torment. There it is. But we wouldn't be able to play Scorching Shadows if we play the Curse of Torments. Oh. But we can play 3 Curse of Torments or just 1 Scorching Shadow. Sad days. I guess we'll play the 3 Curse of Torments because we want to just end the fight. Like... Reginald's not quite dead. He looks like he's dead, but he's not quite dead. Let's see which card makes you win the fight. I mean, there's a lot of these cards here. So here's... Defiled Legacy. Rage. Curse Torment. So... she's got plus 400% Dark Explosion. That's a little high. It's a tiny bit excessive, I would say. Let's see how much damage this is. I wanna wait, let me save this turn. What's your guess on the Dark Explosion damage? I wish the bosses had more HP for me to do more Dark Explosion damage. My guess, it's over 1,000. My guess is over 1,000. Because she's got negative 95 resist here, right? So, also this is Navalea's deck in the end game. Round 2, this is all she's ever gonna have. 1160. Pretty good. All right, now the count we might be able to do way better. He doesn't get to go first. Does a crud load of damage. Oh my gosh. Absurd. Okay, so he goes back 2, and then he always goes back 1. Oh, we got the Defiled Legacy. Extremely lucky, and we get the Shifting Scroll here. Okay. So now we want to get rid of the Curse of Torment. To play things properly, we need to get lucky here. So we need to get things lucky. Rage. Back 1. Back 2. Back 1. Okay, we got the Curse of Decay. We didn't get the Cold Snap. It's gonna happen sometimes. Back 2. Back 1. Never target where he's going to be. Back 2. No, we don't actually have energy we can spend here. Back 1. Back 2. Alright. That gets to go. It's good. He's got 6 Scourge on him. He's got negative 44 resist currently. So, he's not going to do too well. We can do a Vampire Tutor. I guess we can get the Curse Decay on him. That's good for us. Back 1. So we'll go back 2 now. Yeah, minus 80% resist. That's pretty solid. Back 1. Back 2. So back 1. Back 2. Back 1. Back 2. Back 1. Alright. Slow him down to oblivion. I guess maybe in this case we do want just double up Malediction. No, we probably still want to double up something else. Back 2. So he's gonna go back 1. Maybe Psychic Drain for like the most fire. That's a good amount of fire. Getting Ritual. Back 1, back 2, okay. Sorry for all the counting. Back 2, cool. We got Curse Torment we can throw away. And we kind of need to cycle through the deck. I mean, it's important we cycle. Not that that's possible. Back 1, so he's gonna go back 2. So back 2. Now he's got negative 59% resist. So back 1, back 2, back 1. 85 burn. Back 2. Back 1. 2. We're already at max burn. So actually we just want Zek to go. Draw Scorching Shadows. So yeah. I think this probably kills. So we'll play Cursemancy. Back 1, 2. Wait, that was 1, 2. So this should be 1, right? 1, okay, then 2. So yeah, I think Scorching Shadows just kills here. This is another turn I kind of just want saved. Hold up. This is good parts of damage. What's our damage on this? Yeah, wait, I'm waiting. What do you think the damage here is? You can stack more Scourge. True, but this isn't the final boss. With snaps. That's true. Okay. For it, so back 2, so he should be back 1 now. We're starting to do too much damage though. Back 2. Oh, he's going crazy. Yeah, we need to. We can't do too much more, otherwise we'll just accidentally kill him. Wait, where did he go? Oh. So I was back 1, so now I should go back 2. Okay. It's gonna be a lot. 3,500. Let's go. Now, the Archon's got a lot more HP for us to play with. I plan to fully abuse that fact. Defiled Legacy first. Great. Fantastic. You'll love to see it. Shifting Scroll. Okay. Cold Snap. Oh. Game you shouldn't have. Maybe I don't want to play Shadow Imbuement. Let's actually go. Oh, it's so good. Cold Snap. Just gotta play this for like some energy. And then we'll play for max energy. $28 Scourge. I'm so proud. Thank you. 28 Scourge. Oh, gosh. Now you just need to draw Amplify. Now we just need to draw Amplify. It's possible. We could definitely do it. It's not too crazy, especially with a card like Fortune Telling. We do have to draw Amplify, though. Forget Divine Power, that's out of here. All these cards are out of here. If they don't draw me, they're gone. Alright, it's still not guaranteed, but we have 10 draw. And she does have draw cards, so it's pretty likely. It's like almost guaranteed we see what we want to see. Chill out. Curse of Blood. Okay, we have a lot of draw in our hand. I think we just like automatically draw what I want to see. More Curse of Torments. I mean, we got Infestation already. It's kind of the right thing to see. We got the Amplify. That's got to feel good. Oh yeah. So they're going to take an extra 420% damage from Dark Explosion. Let's Unholy Storm here. We got to let Malukah do something. Actually, hold up. There's a better play. Psychic Drain gets us everywhere we need to go, right? Psychic Drain better than Unholy Storm here? No, I guess it's about the same in terms of darkness application. So yeah, let's do Unholy Storm. We got a Malediction, I guess. Yang Ritual. Just pure Dark Explosion. There we go, 95. Oh god, he's gonna have too little HP. Whatever. Is 98.5? No, 98's not fine. Oh god. Okay. Zek, just draw it. Zek, you fool! And who's the fool? I'm actually the fool. I should have just forced him to draw it, but I didn't. Uh-oh. Oh no. There it is! Scorching Shadows. Okay. We got it. We could stack more Scourge. Yeah, sure. Wait, I didn't play that yet. It's fine. I'm not going to go through it. We're just going to accidentally kill him too fast. Yeah, we actually definitely just kill him. If I try to stack more Scourge here. I'm sorry. So plus 450% damage. This has to be the highest Dark Explosion I've ever done. I don't know if it's the highest Dark Explosion that's ever been recorded, but it's pretty good. So yeah, this was the Dark Explosion team. I hope you all enjoyed. 8,022 damage. If you had more HP, we could have done a lot more. With Navalea as a starter for Scourge Dark Explosion, that wasn't bad. But yeah, this team was solid all the way throughout. I actually had no problems anywhere. Only 8k, how boring and small. My apologies, my apologies. This was a very, very good team. I really like how good Dark Explosion feels now. This is awesome. Sweet. Next up on the docket, we do have the Sanctify team. I'll try to put more builds out there in terms of what we'll be trying out next. Ooh, if you guessed that Zek did more damage, you're wrong. Dark Explosion, as you can see, this was, ooh, over 80% of our damage done. Yes! That's even better than last time. This is so good. Yeah, if only Vel had got an amp too. Yeah, too. This was a really fun team. I really, really enjoyed this. Heal done, only 340 from Velarion? That can't be right. Or maybe it's only like effective heal done. Whereas like Malukah did more heal done because actually we didn't heal that much a lot of times Velarion popped heal. Even that, no, even then that feels wrong. I think maybe Leech Explosion isn't counting correctly. But yeah, thank you all for joining. If you did enjoy the video, please leave a like. Subscribe if you want to see more in the future. All the good stuff. You can join me on the Discord if you want to ask me questions there. I have more time to answer. I can be more thorough in my examination of questions. There's also a lot of fun, good people on the Discord that will help you out. Same on the Across the Obelisk Discord if you go there, but mine is a bit more particular. I'm guaranteed to see it better on those Discords, but this was really cool. I'm so happy we got the purple Scorching Shadows. That really made my day. That was nice. Yeah, if the boss had had more HP, we could have done even more there. This actually might be a team that you could up the health on monsters by like 50% and get away with it. I bet you could actually up the health on monsters by quite a lot and get away with it. This is very interesting. Might try that. Question, if you had a choice between Skip and Cold Snap, which do you pick? Oh, you know the answer. Yeah, I guess Leech doesn't show up here on heals. That's the only explanation. Yeah. Not a 4-man carry, unlike the last time I did this team with Nezglect, but this was cool. Anyways, hope you have a great day or night wherever you are. And I'll see you later. Bye. Probably Tuesday. Tuesday is the next time I plan to stream. Tomorrow I'm going to take time off. Alright. Good night, everybody.